Yeah.
And we're
All
live, ladies and germs.
We are live. It is my first one shot.
Woo!
Yay!
I'm so
Yay!
Is this silence what we hear
Yes.
in our hearts?
Yes.
No,
This
'cause
is the music
usually-
that we hear in our hearts.
I appreciate
nothing.
I'm going to take over
for doing
audio
that to
now.
him
You're
and not just me.
You're welcome.
And we'll just restart that. Okay.
Okay.
Take two.
It takes two to make a thing go.
All right.
So, you are...
So,
It's time.
we ready to go?
Ready?
Born
Set.
ready.
Before
Go!
we do,
Yes.
does the people who brought baked goods happen to get inspiration?
Oh.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So, that was you
Yeah.
two?
Yeah.
It's house
I'll
rule.
give you guys
Nice.
inspiration. Since we don't have a recap.
Also, that's the house rule.
It is the house rule. I will give it to you.
You're DM or not DM, it's still the house rule.
True. All right.
Against
Benefits everyone.
I'm not. I would never. Are you kidding? I could eat that whole pan.
Or no,
Let's all give Josh his undivided attention.
I will do
This is
no such
very
thing.
First ever being a DM. The very
there-
first time ever.
I told you,
And-
I was
yeah.
I
I
can't wait to see how patient
And
he
there's an audience, which is really hard.
So far, he's been very patient.
Yes.
Okay.
I will treat you like every other DM.
I've seen good.
Talk to you, Slick.
The small town
Hi.
of Pine Pass maintains a quiet existence on the coast of a great ocean. Each day passes much the same as the day before. On a nearby island, about a half-day's sail from Pine Pass, is the Night Watch Lighthouse. When its beam is suddenly extinguished, people quickly take notice. Wild rumors began to circulate about what could be to blame for this strange occurrence. Gossip about the situation becomes even more widespread after Andrea Grimwald, the town's mayor, sends the sheriff to investigate the cause. The townspeople waited for 4 long days, yet the lighthouse remains dark. During that time, new accounts have started to spread that the darkened lighthouse has claimed its first vessel.
Nope, scary.
Fishermen have seen a ship run aground.
Running around?
Run aground.
Running
Oh.
around.
Our sprouted
Shipwreck.
legs.
I was like, wait a second.
Running around.
Ships don't run around.
Which is why it's so spooky!
It's so weird. They just sprouted legs
God, I
and
just
started
picture
running.
the legs now. Yeah.
Dashed against the rocks just shy of the lighthouse's shores, that ship was found.
Scary.
With the lights still out and the sheriff not returning, a new note is posted in the town's notice board calling for help. It reads as follows: looking for an interested party willing to investigate happenings at the Night Watch Lighthouse. Reward of 40 gold. Speak with Andrea Grimwald, mayor of Pine Pass, for more information. And so, the stage is set. Our adventurers arrive at Pine Pass, eager to uncover the mysteries of the lighthouse.
Wait, what's this?
It's good.
Nailed it.
So cool.
So,
Spooky Annie!
that is
That
the
is-
one shot.
That's the stream.
That's it.
Right, good.
Welcome.
I wrote a
See
paragraph.
you
I made an intro.
You
and,
nailed it.
We're out.
I mean, you did the hard part. We'll carry
We'll take
the
it from
rest.
here.
See you next time.
All right.
So-
Pine past?
Pine
Pass.
Pass.
Pine Pass.
Oh,
As you can see on the map.
pass.
It says it right there.
Pass! No T. No T. I also thought it was a T. Thank you.
It's a small
Pine
Still the
Pass.
Small coastal
Pass,
town.
pass, pass.
Stupid question.
Little
Lighthouse,
quiet
one word,
town.
2 words?
Not a whole lot there.
Yeah.
One word, Pine Pass.
No, one word lighthouse.
Oh.
Lighthouse. One word.
It's not a lighthouse.
It was on the screen for like 30 minutes.
Didn't look. No, I didn't. Pine pass.
So we begin. Our adventurers slowly group up at the outdoor area. Technically, what is that called?
Slowly is correct.
Well, there's an outdoor market outside the mayor's hall
So kinda
where
slow.
people start to gather.
Where do you make this little map?
The map was
It came with
They made
It's a
Oh,
creepy.
okay.
I'm redoing, like, reskinning a
Oh,
creepy.
beautiful.
Reskinning is a
Well, that
really
map is
gross
nice.
word.
But it
But it's
fits.
accurate.
It works.
It is
We're
correct.
meeting
It's
at the
just
mayor's.
gross.
So outside, there's a little market. You guys are kind of waiting to be let in because people don't just walk into the mayor's office. Usually, you get requested in. So you guys are just waiting outside, kind of pondering about. We'll have you guys introduce yourselves and kind of go around the circle. So maybe,
Oh, I get to start?
Yeah.
Okay, I have one of those long Gandalf pipes, and I'm like puffing on it.
and what do we see?
We
Can we
see.
pull up a picture of you?
Yeah, can you pull up a picture of
I
me?
sure can.
It's on the screen.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
but
got-
you guys can't see it.
Not yet.
It's good. Yeah, it's got the face. You've got your nameplate.
We see a little halfling.
She's so cute.
She's cute. Little halfling. She's got very pointy ears and a generally friendly demeanor. She looks kind of like a hobbit in that she has long,
Curly
long
hair on her feet.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
she has like long, cut,
Delicate
furry,
hair.
delicate furry toes.
Oh, that is where she was going with
Yeah.
that.
Yes, that is
Love
where
that.
I was going with it.
She's here.
She's barefoot. Yes, you get the impression that she loves her pipe, I suppose. And she's like, she has like dirt on her. She likes to garden. So she's got kind of dirt and, what else do I have? Nothing. I have nothing else. Great. Do I introduce myself?
Um,
Who are we waiting to summon us?
I'm gonna grab you guys in just a second.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So
I
we
mean,
can
I
just
can
be
do that
knowing
now.
about doing our own things. We're not
Okay.
like talking to each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
you-
she's
totally
puffing on her pipe and is like,
What's the weather like? What time of day?
Right now it's early morning, so like the shops are opening up. It's kind of everyone's bustling about. You guys were given the information to meet on this day, fairly early in the morning, and that you would be summoned outside of the mayor's hall. So that's where we're at.
Yep.
So we'll introduce one more person.
It's not raining though.
It is not raining.
Okay. It would be hard to smoke a pipe in the rain. That's why I'm asking.
Oh yeah,
Oh!
it's a fairly clear morning.
Okay.
You
My
need to know
bad.
if he's wearing his trench coat with the.
Yeah.
Partly cloudy.
No, I'm
You
not.
know, it's kind of Colorado weather. Where like storms are going to kind of come in the afternoons, and
She was sitting there
you know,
smoking
it's
on
a coastal
a pipe,
town. The weather
Yeah,
changes.
she's got her little pipe.
not paying attention to a single thing.
No,
But I knew right away.
I knew right away. that
Sure, that's
she was-
trouble.
The next character that I have up.
Oh yeah. Beautiful.
Whoa.
This is Aurora Starfrost. She is a cleric of the Twilight Domain, and her
Oh, I didn't say any of that.
oh, do I guess I don't have to say the background stuff, but
No, it's fine.
she's just very whimsical and soft, moving around, just kind of gliding about, like not a worry in the world, nothing much to do.
You know what? She's gonna really get along
we're
with
gonna
Dottie.
be so obnoxious.
Yeah, oh my god, I didn't even think about that. But she worships the primordial goddess of night, which is called Nyx. And so she is very much a hermit, doesn't see people very much.
Dottie
She-
too!
Oh my god,
3 hermits.
3 hermits?
Okay, Dottie's not a hermit,
She's truly a hermit.
but she's
just
a
an
full
introvert. She's-
hero, but she is an introvert.
Okay, yeah, same. Very introverted.
Cool.
The next person in the crowd that we notice is
Oh,
Ah!
she is awesome.
Whoa.
I love her,
She's
and
ready
I'm
to rock.
scared of her.
She's a blood hunter.
I'm a blood hunter.
What does that mean?
I
She's
mostly
blood.
just like do fight stuff, but also I can curse people with their blood.
It's like a
I
terrifying
now
avatar.
actually they don't have to have blood.
Ew, what?
I can still curse them. Like
What
they
doesn't
do.
have blood? Oh,
Yeah, but it comes at a cost.
Is your
When I
scales the
activate
cost?
my rights, I take necrotic damage.
Oh,
Very good. My name, Rooney Rafferty.
Oh, say again?
Rooney Rafferty.
Rooney Rafferty.
Rooney Rafferty. Oh,
And-
she's Irish. That's great. I don't know.
Yeah,
if I like
so
it.
I'm a water genasi, and I come from a coastal village, and my people, we are the lighthouses. We all take shifts. It's a very like rocky place, and so there are lots of places where ships can be run aground, and our village is known. And historically, sometimes we've done it on purpose to have ships break apart, to loot them, or for political reasons. But of late, we've been just good. We've been helpful. So
that's why you're here. That makes sense.
yeah, I'm curious.
The next stranger walking into the town square is this gentleman.
Whoa!
That's so cool.
Oh, he fancy.
Yeah.
And I noticed that maybe he wants to do an investigation.
That
He likes
is-
lighthouses.
That is McNamara Banks.
Oh, great name.
McNamara. He is a local. He's a detective in this jurisdiction, and since the sheriff went missing, reports from the local area got up to me, and so it's like, all right, I'll step in.
You heard the chatter.
That makes sense.
Tiefling, rogue, inquisitor.
Nice.
Ooh.
What does that mean?
He's very
PI.
It's really flavor heavy. It has almost no functional mechanical.
Yeah.
Mine doesn't either.
Just
We'll
listen,
make
to,
it
listen to some of these things, some of these skills that I got.
Ooh, yeah, can't wait.
As a bonus action, I can perform an investigation check.
Nice.
Wow!
Oh, I like that.
As another,
In the middle of battle, you're like, wait, I see a clue.
A clue!
I need a bonus action.
Look, he's a
Meanwhile, the
really,
guys next
really
to him-
good dick, you see?
also as a bonus action, I can perform a perception check.
Wow.
Super good.
Useful,
is-
super good.
This will totally come up.
He's got some other things, but
Very
that was
specific.
like, all right,
Hey, it's better than no
okay.
bonus.
I didn't tell
Very
you guys.
cool.
I don't have to be the optimal
No, it's not
person at the
really
table.
true. It's like,
Yeah,
just-
just
yeah.
do the
Yeah.
fun, dumb thing.
You got plenty of time.
He is writing in a typical detective notebook, the things, and he's like,
Is
look
it
at-
one of
he's-
these
he's
guys?
like- yeah, for sure.
Yeah, nice.
And,
Is that a...
I guess, sure, yeah.
Well,
it's a
in that
spyglass.
case, props!
I know. I forgot my pipe. I was gonna bring a pipe.
I want a pipe.
I'll
I mean,
bring-
does he
I'll bring
smoke a
one for you.
pipe?
Yeah,
Oh man, we're
you
gonna get
already
along.
have something
Yeah.
to bond over.
exactly.
There we go.
I'll hold this the
Did
entire
AI
time.
create this?
Mhm.
Yeah.
This is cool.
That's a very good one.
I don't have any artistic ability whatsoever.
Yeah, but like you didn't just
found
find
mine on
that
Pinterest.
guy.
No,
Yeah,
that
like
was-
that's what I did.
I mean, just wait till you see these maps. You guys are...
What did you
Judge
tell
me.
it to? Like noir style?
It's pretty
That's
much.
cool.
Yeah,
I
that was
couldn't
very
get
cool.
mine to look
Include
like an anime.
Lighthouse, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted her to have those
in
little
the stormy
clothes.
weather.
Oh, that's
As a
cool.
tiefling. Took a few tries, but
And slowly meandering into the town square.
Very slowly, I think.
Oh, hi.
Is
girl.
this...
Oh!
Cowabunga, dude.
Ah, yeah.
for sure.
Did AI create this?
Yes.
It is so cool. What are you telling the robots? Why am I bad at this? Go ahead.
This is Hieronymus,
Hieronymus.
because every turtle martial artist needs to be named after a Renaissance painter.
Duh.
So this is Hieronymus. He is a Wujian mystic, so he has attuned his mind and life energies with the elements of the natural world around him.
Badass.
So he can manipulate
He looks
energies.
so
Mhm.
scary.
He can move. His movement speed is 30 feet per round, so he can move
Just
at
as fast
normal
as everybody
speed. He just chooses not to because he's very attuned to the way that things move.
And, like,
Yes,
he doesn't
Dottie
like the
is
people around
also
him.
He
like
doesn't
this.
like to rush. He lives out in
She's
a
a little
cave on the
stoned.
coast.
Oh, that's
He is
nice.
particularly attuned to water, earth, and wood. Those are his masteries, which might come up and also might not. Who
Water,
knows?
earth.
Think Kung Fu Panda.
Like
Oh.
Master Oogway kind of stuff.
Who has the highest passive perception?
Me.
Oh my god, I have no idea.
Mine is
16.
16? Okay.
9.
11.
We'll say you
12.
um,
I know, it's always different.
feel a gust of wind behind you. A little odd. You don't notice anything else kind of happen around you. You feel a very light tap on your shoulder as
Oh my god!
this character has swooped down from the mayor's office, completely silent as an owl folk. Excuse me, sir. You all seem new to town. I believe you might be responding to the mayor's request for adventurers.
I hope so.
We do a quick timeout.
Yes.
How common are like turtle people and
Very apparently.
like water gnosis and owls? Like, is it just like I'm just wondering how like surprised we should
Like,
be.
For the rest of the campaign, it's going to be fairly normal things. I just kind of threw this in here to kind of do the town. Since it's a kind of a coastal town, you probably get a lot of people coming in and out, but
like animal folk, it's not.
I'd say it's definitely a minority.
Okay.
But like, it's not like
Got it.
you're
It's not
gonna
like
be
a what the fuck is this? There's a talking owl!
Pull out
Oh my god!
sword.
Yeah, like this is some kind of dark magic. Like, yeah, no, it's so the turtle doing tai chi in the town square is fine.
I'm sure
I mean, we're looking at you.
it's a little like
Okay.
fishing village, so like people are definitely gonna like kind of look, but they're pretty used to people coming
It's
in
like
and
if you have
out.
It's a
Blue.
curiosity.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Not
he
the norm.
So
comes in and says,
the
To take her
You know.
upstairs.
right. Hello, I believe you are here to see the mayor, Andrea Grimlock.
Yes.
"That's right."
Yes. Oh no,
Are
we're
you-
not answering.
I
think so.
I've been watching from the mayor's office, and I believe this might be it. I assume you're here for the mayor, so feel free to follow me.
So he kind of gets everybody's attention.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's Demetrius is his name.
Demetrius! I'm obsessed with him! Why does he have kind of a long
And,
neck as an owl? He's so cute.
he's-
Make him look a touch more human.
I will introduce myself. I'm Demetrius, the messenger, the advice giver.
Major Domo.
Yes, to the mayor. I not usually up this early in the morning, but with the sheriff out, all hands on deck, as they say. So yes, usually I'm kind of hopping from town to town, passing messages. Having wings is kind of helpful for that. But
Very well, Slick. I watched this guy come into town. We should probably get going.
Yeah.
It's gonna take a while to get there.
absolutely,
We will arrive when we
follow
are.
me. So as you can see
We'll
on
get
the
there as
map,
fast as you can get there.
Sounds good.
we're about in this area of the map. If you can kind of see it in the lower right, we're just popping right up here into the mayor's office.
Okay.
3 hours later.
3 hours later. Well, Shane will slowly come up. Demetrius walks into the mayor's mansion. It's a fairly big, decent sized mansion. It's not like a huge estate. It's more of a government type building with offices, lots of books, lots of people kind of in and out, but mostly just tracking, fishing exports and those sort of things. Demetrius walks you to the back room, where you open up to a large room that looks more like a library than anything, covered in books, with an older woman sitting behind a desk, looking very worried, very busy, with just papers and books scattered all about at the table. Demetrius walks in. Andrea, I believe these are your adventurers who have come to assist in the investigation. I will leave you to it. He just
Hi, Demetrius.
hops out of the room.
Andrea.
And you see at the desk, Andrea Grimlock, Mayor. She was actively rubbing her temples, looking up. Oh,
Are you afflicted with headache?
you could say that. It's been a rather trying week or so.
Do you want to puff? It might help you calm down.
I'm quite alright.
Are you sure? It's nice. It's local.
Like I said, I have quite a bit to get to, so maybe we talk about what is at hand. Oh,
Yeah, let's cut to the chase.
Yes.
See?
Sorry,
I'm sorry.
She looks like
Also,
the the grandma cookies. She looks like the grandma on the grandma's brand.
Yeah, she does. Oh, those grandma's cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, those are good.
She
Yeah.
does look like that.
So Andrea Grimwald, she's been, in her 50 pluses. She's a woman of business.
This woman is 50.
She has worked
All of
Hard
hard.
us
hard life.
were offended by that.
Okay. Maybe
This
she's a little
woman
older.
is 50s.
Okay.
It's what a 50-year-old would look like in
In
the
that-
1920s.
Oh, okay, got it.
She ancient. You're right. It's a fair.
Before we figured out how
She
to take care of her.
Takes a sip of tea, sets it down.
Yeah,
Let's-
tea.
Oh, I also love tea.
Get to business.
Tea.
At best,
To
a hot
defeat.
toddy.
The hut.
As you've heard, the lighthouse has gone out.
I noticed.
The waters have been troubled.
Indeed. It's quite troubling for a lighthouse to go out, especially in a fishing coast like this with lots of rocky islands about. It is quite dangerous waters without a lighthouse. So we sent our sheriff about 4 days ago to investigate, and he has not been seen since.
That's not great.
It is not.
Mm-mm.
That's why we feared the worst. We want to gather an adventuring party, one experienced, that can travel the waters to the lighthouse and see what is happening. We've already had one ship run aground. I'm worried more will come.
What have you done in the way of remediation efforts?
Well, so far we sent the sheriff, which is usually our go-to.
That doesn't seem like it's working, though.
Exactly. It's gone. That's why-
And what was the
Fire.
sheriff's name?
Sheriff.
His name was Sheriff. Very interesting.
Sharif.
I pause for dramatic effect to pull up the information. She shuffles through some papers.
Oh!
Sheriff Silverfox.
Seriously.
Yeah, he
Is
is.
that Paul Hollywood?
And she pulls out
Well, he had
like an
Those
illustration
two
of him.
definitely had something.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe
This is Sheriff George Bailey.
George Bailey! George Bailey!
No, am I supposed to know that?
Yeah, is that...
It's a Wonderful
The
Life.
character from It's Wonderful
Oh,
Life.
Oh.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I just... Okay, cool.
Jimmy
And
Stewart.
did Mr. Bailey go out to the lighthouse all by himself?
He did. He's quite...
Sorry.
Hate that.
It's so good. The name, like the voice fits in with like It's a Wonderful Life. It's like anyway.
George
He
is
went out
very
there all by himself, did he?
accustomed to these waters. He used to, in his younger days, fought for the crown, was a well-renowned adventurer himself before he settled down. So he's done this too many times to count. Often visits neighboring cities, neighboring towns. Usually not too far. As, he's our only.
And it's common process for the sheriff to go out when the lighthouse goes out.
Wow, this tiefling just asked the question I was going to ask.
Seems an odd job for a sheriff.
Yeah,
Well,
sort of
it's-
does.
It's a half-day journey. We expected him to return that evening, or
Yeah, but to fall under his duties, it seems a little strange.
Are there no keepers of the lighthouse?
there are. And that was the most concerning. We were looking for the night watch, Tobias Fleck.
Tobias Fleck.
And she produces another image.
Bella Fleck. Got it.
Oh, hi, buddy.
Whoa!
Love him.
Edgar
Um,
Allan Poe.
He was an eccentric one.
What's his name?
Tobias Fleck.
Young
Yes.
Colonel Sanders.
Also ex-military, but just
Was he a colonel?
loves to be secluded.
He was.
It's very odd, but
There is nothing odd with seclusion.
We agree.
the sheriff has
Oh,
known Tobias for a long
that was
time.
nice. Do you want
He
to come?
suspected nothing
Okay.
odd. The lighthouse goes out from time to time.
Never smoked.
Usually
Not fun.
either Tobias would send word or more supplies would be sent and things would be handled within the day. But
It's a one-man operation around here, is it?
it's a fairly small village. We don't have
Well, the lighthouse All right.
So you don't
But it
have
could
like other
be.
police officers that go with your sheriff?
No.
Do they exist?
In the small of a town, not really.
Oh, it's just the sheriff.
I mean,
His name is George.
George typically
There's probably only like
handles the
GB, if you will.
There's probably only like 60 people living around here.
Oh, how many people do live here?
Maybe-
What's the population? What are the names? And where do they live?
I mean, everyone's address.
Who's looking suspicious?
Everyone's guilty until they're proven
So
innocent.
securities, please.
We're gonna canvass
Depends
the whole
on the,
town, see?
the time of year. We'll go down the list. Maybe about 20-ish people. It all depends on if, when people are in. It's a fishing village.
Is
It's
it
a lot of people.
Is it
in
the
it.
off season or the heavy season?
Gosh, I hope
Peak.
it's not a heavy
Probably
season.
more off season right now because
Because the weather's too unpredictable.
exactly.
I hope it's
Only
not
one
peak
ship is
season
coming
if the
down.
lighthouse is out.
How's
did-
the
No, but if the weather is bad, then that's
leaves
what's
after
evil.
But
you?
typically Tobias is out for 6 months at a time. Comes back to resupply and goes back out. So he wasn't due back for another 4 months. So it's very
Sorry,
odd.
Tobias the watchman?
Yeah, the night watch.
The night watchman?
Hmm?
He's usually out?
For
Yes.
6 months.
He stays in
He
the
stays-
lighthouse.
He stays in the
6
lighthouse.
He
I'm
stays
so
at the lighthouse
sorry.
alone.
Sometimes this tobacco really gets to me.
Tis not
I do have
tobacco.
a question.
It's tea.
You mentioned he gathers supplies
I've never
from
heard
here
it
and then he
called that.
returns, or sometimes you send the supplies to him.
Mhm.
What are those supplies? What powers the light when it's functioning?
When it's
Good question.
It is lit by magical means. It's not a fire or any of that. But the supplies would be food, water. It is a smaller, secluded island, so rations, firewood.
So those are personal life-sustaining supplies,
Yes.
not.
Now you mentioned that the lighthouse goes out from time to time, and
Hmm?
Tobias must be the one that turns it back on. And if it's magical means, then Tobias must be magical. What kind of magic are we talking about here?
Honestly, I haven't been out there in years. Usually that's something the sheriff and Tobias kind of work on together. It's mostly mundane, you know.
I just mean, does he only know a couple spells, or is he more powerful than that?
No, very minor.
I don't find magic to be
He's-
mundane at all.
Insight check.
More, she's telling the truth.
Use your bonus action for
You should
perception.
I use my bonus action to check.
Tobias is much more of a
I love that.
bookworm. Very secluded. Very interested in
Nice.
research. We honestly send him with more books than we do food.
Does he eat books?
He does not.
What a peculiar question.
Does the sheriff?
Not that I've seen.
The way that
The
you
way
said
you
he
said that
does
was
not.
very leading.
What a peculiar question.
But forgive my
No.
misconception.
Does Lighthouse?
Miss
books.
Miss Mayor.
Hmm?
Why does anyone have to do books?
I realize that the
Don't think it's
time's
allowed.
pressing, but we should make
What
introductions.
interesting questions.
Unless you already know our names. Well, I'm
She's very trusting.
McNamara Banks, Mac to my friends, but I'm friend to no man.
Oh. So
You
as
may
ladies
call
can
me
go.
Yeah,
Only
can we
women.
call you
You
Mac?
may refer to
You're
me as
women.
Detective Banks.
Detective Banks, it was a pleasure to meet you.
Agent Cody Banks.
Want us to call him Mac?
For the sake of time, maybe we won't have
Fair
everyone
enough.
introduce. But
I just had
Really?
to
Why?
in there 'cause
I really like
I've
that.
been workshopping.
Nice.
Yeah, I love
yeah,
it.
people call me Max.
My friends call me.
My friends call me Mac, but I'm friends to no man. You can call me Detective Banks.
I absolutely take
Hi,
that as
Detective Banks.
women can call you Mac.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hi, Mac.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Detective Banks.
Nice to meet
And
you,
we
Mac.
don't get it.
My name's Dottie.
Alright, what other information can you give us?
He doesn't care.
Well, there's
Hi,
He's here to do
Dottie.
a job.
Come up later.
Not make friends.
two main things I need. I would like to obviously learn the whereabouts of the sheriff. What has happened here is
Granted.
quite odd. But of course, reigniting the lighthouse is of utmost importance.
Have you tried Find My Friends?
a good question.
No,
We don't have tracking devices.
we sent out a flyer for you. I have a city to run. Well, town.
I mean, it's only 20 people. It's kind of like a conference.
You should have friends on all 20 people.
The reward is 40 gold.
Each.
You know, it's a one-shot. Fuck it. 40 gold each.
Empty the entire town's coffers. The whole year.
And with any objections to that?
I'm not here for a reward, so it doesn't matter to me.
We can split
Well,
these.
The
Justice is my
the lighthouse, as I said, is about a half day's trip
I have a
away.
DM. I can't actually take.
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
Do you have any boats?
Yes, not to get to that. It is a half day's journey by boat, and we will be sending you via boat, assuming you don't have one yourself. But I would assume you probably don't know the waters quite as well as some of our
You look
townsfolk.
like you could swim.
Please take this route of passage down to the docks, and you're going to be looking for the ship called the Queen's Secret.
Ooh, I like that
And
name.
you'll be looking for a man named Russell Stanfield. He should be waiting for y'all, and good luck. Godspeed. And
Queen's
Russell, what?
Stand.
Russell Stanfield.
Ship is the queen's what?
Secret.
The secret
Queen-
is her name is Victoria.
I assume you don't know the town as well as others. I can have Demetrius
love that.
walk you down.
I actually live in the neighboring town, and I feel like I'm here pretty regularly. It's a little small town, so, you know, it's easy to get to.
She's like, oh, Dottie. Hey.
Just notices her.
Demetrius is in the back of the room, kind of nodding off a little bit. I would be happy to
Did you guys
to walk you down.
Oh, cute.
It's morning. It's morning, so it's a late
Right.
eating for Demetrius. It's not usually a daytime.
Up this date.
I will walk you down. There's quite a few ships and several docks, so I can direct you to Russell right away.
Okay.
Follow me.
We do.
All right.
Unless he goes through the window.
He will not.
I asked Demetrius about like the weather. What was the weather like when the mayor or the sheriff went over to the lighthouse?
Typically in the mornings, it's fairly clear. Afternoon, you know, can get a little dicey. We've certainly had some storms. Not enough to run the sheriff around. He's quite an experienced sailor.
Well, he's also
And
not
what
a
of the
boat.
last 4 days?
So the last 4 days have been fairly normal. Afternoon storms, very stormy in the evenings, but the fishermen have not seen his ship run aground. It was another vessel.
Frustratingly write that down.
Angrily.
Another lead gun.
Sorry.
It's
Or the other.
heavy rains
Zero
make
investigation.
clues wash away.
Well, that's what they say in Pine Pass. If you don't like the weather, just wait a moment and it'll change.
It'll pass.
It'll pass. But anyways,
That's what they say in my town, too.
Well, let's get going
It's a
before the
pain.
storms show
It
up.
will pass.
we'll be walking down, and we walk down to the
3 hours
docks.
later.
At the
No,
docks,
I moved deliberately.
you see a
surprising same speed as you.
You're a
Your
very
legs are
muscular
so long.
turtle.
small shipping vessel.
Cute. Queen Secret.
Queen's Secret. Great name.
Secret. And you hear bustling,
She must be a
things clanging around, some cursing. And you see kind of like the back of the head of somebody kind of popping around.
Can I interject just real quick
yes.
as we're walking down? All right. There's a few ground rules that I need to cover.
Anything you say, Mac.
This place is officially a crime scene, and there's some rules you need to follow. Firstly, I'm the first one through the door, in every room. I need to take a look around for clues before you start contaminating the crime scene. Don't be messing with any evidence. Got it?
Mac, you seem real stressed out, my guy. It's gonna be fun.
You know what a detective is?
Yeah, I know what a detective is.
Then that should be all I need.
Okay.
We could chill out.
2 men are missing. Is that not serious to you?
It's serious.
Then you shouldn't be here.
Sir. She's unbothered.
like cool, bro.
Hey, people talking about mystery. as you see a
Oh,
grizzled
Josh.
I love
older
it.
man
More pipes.
It's Josh.
pop
with a
out
Fu
from
Manchu.
the boat.
I love him.
A grizzled,
Bird.
red-haired man, or human, with dark skin, smelling of salt
doesn't
of
have
the
dark
sea,
skin.
And Russell's
pacing the deck of the small ship, bearing a sun-bleached crest of the city upon the hull.
This bitch does not have dark skin. Continue.
and
Smart.
Yeah. Anyways, no, go for it.
He's leathery because of the sun.
Sunbait.
Hey, Demetrius, these adventurers. Why this? Who has the bit of passage?
Him. He's the one in charge.
Yeah, Mac is
I hand
the.
him.
Oh.
We don't want to mess with the evidence.
It's upside down. Looks official. I'm pretty sure that's how Andrews still spells her name. All right.
He cannot read.
Yeah, I know.
Well, old Demetrius here. He talks a big game. Flies a pretty feather, but he doesn't really sail. So, he'll be hopping on board with me. We're gonna go see the old lighthouse.
I
Huh?
feel super safe.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing though. Great on a boat. Kind of say I'm all sea legs, and he pops up his leg on the edge of the boat. It's a peg leg. Probably only gonna be good on board, but that should be enough for you.
I do have some questions for you.
Absolutely.
As mayhap as we're crossing the water. Have there been other boats that have disappeared during the storms
Oh, plenty of boats disappears.
recently, since the sheriff has disappeared as well?
Not this one.
Are
Queen's secret then.
not this, but what about the other fisherman ones?
They're hardy fellas. They've been fine. Yeah, the locals though stay far enough away from the lighthouse. Even if it's not lit, they're pretty fine. But it's those other ships, and they just don't know.
Wondering if there's a line that once we cross it, that'll trigger a weather change.
Well, that's the thing. I'm planning on hitting out about midday, so we're probably gonna hit some storms on the way in. But nothing we can't handle. Oh, Queen's secret.
Let me ask you a question here.
All right.
If we run into trouble over there, is there a way for us to get a hold of you?
Oh, absolutely. I'll probably plan to stay at the docks.
Over there?
At the lighthouse.
At the lighthouse. Yeah, there's a dock there.
Should we just yell?
Very well.
We could set up a system of lanterns. I'll hang out if
We just shout really
if
loud.
the weather gets too wild. Maybe I'll
I was
stay
just
close.
concerned. I was just concerned that you'd be making your way back to.
Oh no! We
Lighthouse.
wouldn't leave you behind.
Very good.
Well, it wouldn't be very cordial of us to do that to y'all.
I just noticed
Right.
you have a bird on your shoulder. Can that transport messages from us to
It's a
you?
wooden bird.
He doesn't move much.
Is it really?
It is actually. He doesn't move much, but no, just calm things out. Really good at getting stuff out of my teeth.
Those are
But
good sounding.
it's the other one you gotta watch out for. I don't know, where is it?
Dimitri?
You seen him, Demetrius? Oh no. 1 second.
Did Demetrius just eat something?
And you hear him.
He's the bird.
And popping behind Demetrius, a blink dog pops
What is a
behind him,
blink dog?
Dog.
Blink
grabs
dog.
a book out of his bag, and pops back onto the ship. And Demetrius, no! You bloody dog! And they're
I love him.
flitting around the boat, chasing each other.
What's his name?
That's Starby.
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 Star B, as in starboard. You've been on a ship.
Yep.
I have no need of shit.
That's a trick. When you own the ship, I always know I keep my port in my left hand, Starby on my right,
Clever.
and I stay in the back because I'm the stern type.
You just keep that port bottled up
Yeah,
while
well,
we're there.
that's
No,
the
I
thing.
gotta agree with Mag on that one.
I only drink on days that end in wine.
Protective, thanks.
I mean, Mag,
Starby!
What is a
Starby.
blink dog?
Mhm.
What's a blink dog?
he can
Blink
teleport.
as in
Yeah.
Teleports.
I love him!
Sabe, put the book down.
No.
Oh my god.
Sabe. He pulls out a crumple of paper. Okay, I got a good one. And he drops the book, wags his tail, and he throws it onto the ship, and Starby bounces onto the ship. Hopefully none of you have little books on you. Starby likes to chew on pipe.
He's the one who eats the books.
Keep him in your stuffs. He doesn't like to eat it. He just likes to chew it. You know, he's a bookworm. That one.
It seems like Starby and Tobias should be friends. If they both like books, you know?
Like eating books.
Actually, it doesn't feel like they should be.
Mortal
One
enemies.
time Starby got into the lighthouse. Tobias blew a gasket.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
Seems
blue.
like they wouldn't get
Is,
along.
I wonder if that's why the lighthouse stopped working.
Oh, that's it.
No.
we solved it!
Starby stays on board now. My best mate does a good job.
I love Starby.
Demetrius.
I would die for Starby.
Demetrius pops up from the ship. Bird
I
feathers
no
all
longer
askew.
care.
Just
His feathers are ruffled.
I also love Demetrius. I'd
Keep-
die for him too.
the dog away from my papers, please.
He's getting his feathers ruffled.
Hops off the boat. Well, I believe you should be all set.
I
And,
reach over to Demetrius and try to get his feathers.
Starby is very cute, but
He purrs like.
not a great reader. With that, I'll be going.
Maybe he learns by osmosis.
How will we get the? Do we just let the mayor know when we've finished our task?
Well, we would assume that we would see the lighthouse turn on, and you would come back with Russell.
You want your reward, don't you?
Do you just go to the outside of the mayor's hole and knock? Say we're
I think
here.
we should shout. That's what
Should we throw pebbles at
this
the
is what
window?
Russell is telling
I
us to
think
do to get a
she'll
hold of him
know.
anyway. Is just yell.
No.
And so I
We
think
wouldn't. We can see the, especially.
Have we all grown
Especially
up in a
at
world
night,
where
we'll be
you
able to
don't
see
just
the-
knock on doors?
not on authorities' doors.
What's a door? What's a door?
Just on the horizon. You can't really see it now because obviously it's midday. But in the evenings, you'd be able to see the lighthouse. Please say, at least the light you could. So we'll be able to see your progress from afar.
Oh, so if the light relights in the lighthouse, if we relight it,
Oh yes, you.
you'll assume that we are successful.
And if you hear really, really, really well, you'll hear me cheering.
Okay. I will. That sounds great.
Well, great. I must be going, and feel free to have an adventure with Russell.
Yes, if we could be a staircase, let's get a step on.
Wow.
Oh.
I
So-
thought you didn't like fun. This is great. Great.
Mac does.
You all
Yes, but Mac does.
hop on the Queen's Secret. Make yourself comfortable. And Russell says, anything you need from town, feel free to peruse a little bit, but we'll be heading out very soon.
I go to the tea and tobacco shop to restock my tea and tobacco stores. I need it for the trip for my abilities.
For your astigmatism.
Gotcha.
Yeah, for that.
For my cataracts.
Assuming everyone is ready to go.
I'll hang back
Ready.
and ask Russell if he knows of any rumors about the lighthouse. Has it been known to be haunted in the past?
No, haunted? No. Except for old Tobias. He's kind of grump.
And what do you make of the night watchman?
Tobias? So that's what I was talking about.
Oh, sorry.
Uh,
Tobias and Demetrius.
Oh, he's a weird one. Most people you gotta coax him, pay him a lot to stay out there for that long. That poor bloke just loves being out there. He's more of a fish out of water in the pub than he is around here. So he loves it out there.
Has your first mate kept any of the books or writings that Tobias?
Oh no! I'm not much of a reader, and Starby is much more of a chewer than a reader himself.
I am aware that you are illiterate.
You're a bit fair. You're a bit fair. You know, I'm the captain of the ship.
I'm aware.
Literate. Oh my god.
International waters have rules.
But
Anyways,
I am sensitive.
no things of odd. The oddest thing has been the sheriff taking this long. That's odd enough to me.
Did the sheriff go by himself?
No, yes.
That's so funny.
On his own boat?
Most of the fishermen
On his own boat.
sail their own boats.
Well, 20 of them.
and it's common for the sheriff to be going when the lighthouse goes out.
I'm with Mac. I'm still kind of suspicious of that.
How often does the lighthouse go up?
Oh, I don't think it's gone out in years now.
So,
Ooh, but it has.
I mean, just mundane things like bad storm might have knocked the lenses, the doodads. What's that thing? That's it. It was that. The
I thought
last
it was
time.
magical.
Probably.
Oh, so you've never been up there. You don't know.
Not with these legs.
Oh, right. Sea legs. I
Yeah.
forgot.
that was very insensitive, Dottie.
I need a certain amount.
Says the grumpy turtle.
Sensitive and what's
You
not
called him illiterate.
So you can't
Should
tell the
it-
difference.
I mean,
that
it-
was quite literally a pointed dig at him.
He's only
You can
half
tell.
right. I can read. I just choose not to.
It's just
It was my
How
statement.
very Charlie of this.
my statement.
Not much to read out of sea.
Well,
It's
we
an
could
observation.
Get a move on.
Let's get a move on then. Sorry.
We only have 2 sessions to complete.
And
Starby?
we are off.
Oh my god, I love Starby. I would die for Starby.
It's just the dog and this guy running this entire ship.
And the wooden
Just a-
bird.
It's only about a half day. Right, it's not a bad little cruise. We might hit some squalls, a few little storms, but honestly, if it get too bad, we're just gonna hit the lighthouse and dock up. It'll be easy enough. Yeah. Well, let's head on out.
I put my pipe away in my kit.
Could we
and
please
feeling
clear the table?
Yes, we can.
I mean, this whole thing.
Oh my god, he'd be so mad.
If he came out.
And we took the whole thing off.
He'd be so mad.
Whoa, what is this?
A map.
Das ist das.
It's blue. It's new.
Dabba dee dabba da.
It is.
Fab.
I'm gonna put Starby and
Oh my god, you actually have a turtle guy.
Josh apparently got it at the store.
yeah. Would you put Starby and Russell in the crew that right there? Yeah, in there. So there's a little kind of cabin in there. It goes underneath. There's some like small cabin areas, mostly just a little ship. I think is a little bigger than I intended it to be, but that's fine.
Thank you. It's like, I know I put it up there.
Yeah.
So we journey out. It's about midday. Cloudy, definitely storms are on the horizon, but clouds are moving fast.
Well,
It,
it's because we're not used to being at sea.
It's
so
true. This
it
is
feels-
representing the sea
It
like.
feels like we're.
It kind of worked out though, right? So
Is that a harpoon or that's just the mast?
that is a harpoon gun.
Okay.
I don't know, Liz. What was?
You're
Which
sitting on the
one are
front?
you using?
I am standing on the front doing Tai Chi
Crossbow.
as the
Screen, does anyone see
the
what
spray comes around me.
On
I
the very tip.
yeah,
Just to show
I'm
off.
I'm not showing off. I'm meditating, and
But do you actually want to be at the tip?
Yeah, sure.
Farthest away from the battle.
if there's a battle,
There's a battle map.
Do you need another one?
I will
or-
get
Yeah,
there.
I think I do.
what were you using on
bending
those
the
blue ones,
water
or-
as it sprays around. I'm practicing my motions.
Oh, I found it.
I am.
So as you can see, we are a small ship.
I'm just maintaining my water mastery. As
Starby
Donnie's
and
just watching you, mesmerized.
Are you balancing on one leg?
Russell is in the cabin of the ship. You kind of see it in the previous one here a little bit. There's a little kind of captain's area there to kind of keep them sheltered from the rain and whatnot. And you guys feel free to be perusing around the boat. You will see at the front of the boat is a harpoon gun.
Actually, Hieronymus is at the front of the boat.
So
there's also a harpoon gun. Okay, we got it.
there is a harpoon gun if anybody wants to ask about
How
it.
does
But
it feel being at the end?
I
horses on the table.
No horses on the table.
Where? Divorce.
It's a joke.
Not yet.
As the ship makes its way across the ocean waters, a rhythmic pattern of seagulls can be heard.
I would like some
Okay.
sound effects for really You're not the DM.
Harmonious. Seagulls.
Sorry.
I ask Rooney if you're familiar with the area.
Oh,
Like, have you been around here?
I thought you were gonna do it with your mouth.
In the nearest, 100 miles.
Right on the edge of the 100, yeah.
What kind of creatures do you find stirring in the waters that might take down a boat?
Are you interrogating us?
I'm just
He's
asking
not
for
a
the
trader. He's
environment in the
inquisitive.
area.
Oh.
I'm trying to find out.
I didn't
the
know if you
cause
thought
of
we were
maybe
the
sheriff
suspects.
got sucked into the water by a kraken.
There are
I
krakens
don't know.
and
I just
narwhals and dolphins and
Something that could take down a
seals.
boat, though. A dolphin I've never seen take down a boat.
Oh, maybe you haven't met the right dolphin.
Whales are a type of dolphin.
They are?
They're in the family of the dolphins.
Whoa.
You hear a window
Dolphins
smack
are
open. Oh, you talking about what's in the water?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very Vulcan hearing.
It's my ship. I know it's always going on the ship. So,
Hidden cameras.
it kind of depends. There's sea creatures. Sometimes it hasn't been pirates in a long time. But winged folk, swimming folk, just some different things. Feel free to use the harpoon gun at the front if you notice anything. But haven't seen anything in a little while.
Are
I'm
there
assuming-
mer people in
Do
this?
any of your guys be like, I'm gonna shoot that whether I see something or not?
Absolutely
That's awesome. I'm gonna shoot it.
This
I don't care if they
looks
see it.
awesome.
No.
It's an open invitation.
Well,
I
now
saw
I'm
something.
thinking that.
You said if I saw something. I'm
I
gonna
saw
shoot it.
water.
That cloud looked like a really dangerous something.
Just so curious what it's like to shoot that.
So what is everybody doing on the boat?
That's great.
Hieronymus
Donnie
is
asking-
balancing on the prow, doing Tai Chi, bending
Here,
the water
I'm over here
as it
watching.
splashes around him.
I'm watching Hieronymus with. I'm mesmerized.
Okay.
With mesmerized feelings, with
Memorization.
memorization.
Aurora's snuggled over in the side, kind of snoozing.
Aww.
I am watching
You're
the
nocturnal.
water.
Yeah, doesn't
Like,
sleep, but just couldn't care less.
If there are things to see through the water, around the water, any disturbances or things that look suspicious.
And
Do you have
Mac?
the
Yeah, this,
Mac,
of course.
what are you doing?
I'm talking to Russell.
Detective
Okay.
Banks.
And Hieronymus is obviously doing
Everyone's already
Tai Chi.
called him back.
The DM is a friend.
I mean, I'm
the rest
keeping.
of you, it's
I am.
Detective Banks.
I'm keeping watch.
we
I
do
mean,
it
as
on
I do it,
purpose.
it's not like I'm just.
Donnie refuses to call him Detective Banks.
Your Tai Chi brings you into
I'm
closer
convinced it's not
awareness.
rude at all.
Yeah, I am connecting with the water that
It
we
just
are
goes right
passing.
over my
through.
He just said it's fine.
Well, since you guys are all kind of doing your own thing, you do not notice in the distance
The lighthouse?
2 creatures
a kraken?
Oh.
flying towards
Two
the
krakens flying. Oh my god!
Too many flies.
Ah! What the fuck?
It's a heartbeat. I don't know.
It's also saying,
It's chaotic evil.
It is saying ah.
Yeah,
It
she
is
is
scary.
saying ah.
they're surprised to see us as we do.
Will you put these in front of Kelsey?
Look at those feet.
Here you go. Like
Ah!
where at?
It's
Nope.
how you know they're
At the edge of the
heartbeats.
map, please.
Like
Oh,
here?
in front
Yes.
of me, not a character.
Okay, my dude.
Okay,
Be more
look-
specific.
Yes, that's what I was saying. In front of Kelsey.
More constructive with your feedback.
Oh, I thought I
My
thought the
character,
same thing as her. I
yeah.
thought you meant Kelsey's character.
Oh.
Yeah, man.
Sorry. Directly in front of Kelsey.
I'm not just dumb.
Beautiful.
Mostly.
Beautiful
As-
anthem. Did you hear that?
Look,
As you start to
sometimes
hear-
we can't be
I know, it's perfect.
An enchanting song.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna need everyone at the front of the boat to make
What do you consider the front of the boat?
the
Halfway
4 of
forward.
you guys
Damn it.
to make. Give me 1 second here.
Idiots.
A wisdom saving throw, please.
Thank God.
Where am I? Am I stupid? Don't answer that.
Well, as you're about to do a wisdom
the answer is
saving
no,
throw.
you're not.
Question
21.
to the stream. How long have we been playing DM? Or
DM.
D&D?
How long have we been playing D&D?
Like
A
today.
lot too many years.
12.
Okay.
12?
I'm just sorry. You said a wisdom save.
18.
Yeah.
21.
Wisdom.
I would like to know what the difference between harpies and sirens are. Well, I guess one is
The
in the
wings.
air.
One flies.
Yeah.
Wow, everyone passes.
Fab.
Everyone hears this odd song in the distance.
Could you sing it?
Including Russell and I?
We're inside, so let's say we didn't hear it.
Okay.
And you guys shake it off. Notice the two harpies in the distance. And
Ironically,
Russell
that's the song
busts
we're
open
singing.
his window. Harpies! It's time for battle!
Oh my gosh.
Roll for initiative.
He says it. I do. I roll into my shell.
It's the harpies are actually singing "Shake It Off" by Taylor
Gosh
Swift.
dang it, I had a thing that could make someone like roll or like give
Initiative
advantage
is
on their
plus
initiative.
6.
Didn't use it.
Hmm?
Didn't think we were right there.
What do you want?
We can go around the horn.
12.
So, hold on. You are Hieronymus. You got a
I
12.
also got a 12.
14.
Rosie?
14
No, I
for
got 10.
Kyle.
He got 12.
Oh, I also got a 12.
What's your dex bonus?
Plus 2?
Yeah, we gotta roll.
Oh, I got a
Plus
natural
2 dex
1.
Is a turtle?
I am like a.
So, I'm assuming.
He's like a
We'll
monkey.
We'll,
He's pretty
we'll
muscular.
say you were an 11
Sure.
then.
There you go.
I'm an 11.
Yeah, 11 and a half.
2.
2 for Liz.
11 and a half.
11
And
and a
Kelsey
half.
is a
Extra
10.
wide. 11.
Okay. So, let's do. What do we usually do the order with? It's usually first?
No,
First on this
first.
side.
Is
Yep.
it right?
First on that side.
It's so weird being behind the other side.
So as the DM, it's easier for me to read left to right.
Yeah,
yeah.
that makes sense.
For us,
Which is
it's,
fine.
it's
Doesn't matter.
not as
But
helpful.
it's just not what I'm used to.
The Harpies
Yeah,
rolls a
it's like
17.
top to bottom.
I was used
I don't
to
mind.
seeing
So
it.
17, and then Mac.
But it makes sense reading from that.
And then, hold on. So you got a 14, and then 12 was
I have
Hieronymus.
absolutely nothing that's better
11 is Dottie.
from a distance.
10 is Kels, and then Rooney. I think that's it.
Okay.
Okay.
Feels like mine.
You don't have a bow of any kind?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
You can hurl insults.
You should just get one as your starting character. Like
the
you're
monk,
just
the monk typically has.
you just
Yeah.
get.
I'll
Give you a
I
second,
don't-
we'll get it.
I think I did a quick build, and that's why I didn't like double check that the monk.
Oh,
Well,
right. If you're
there
able to
is a
reach, that means you
harpoon
really
gun.
have to be able to reach them.
You could do that.
That'd be
Never
like,
seen that before.
You could
Um,
absolutely do that. All right.
and-
Do you have a short sword,
Oh.
or what is your
Well,
weapon?
that's
Within 30 feet.
What?
of you.
What's your weapon?
Yeah, because it's a
I don't have one.
something.
You should always start with either a short sword or any simple weapon,
Oh, okay.
Which could be a short bow.
a dungeoneer's pack
Yeah,
or an
so I can
explorer's
literally
pack,
read
and
from
10
the-
darts.
yeah,
So
that's
your
fine.
darts would be the thing.
Okay.
Read it
Okay.
figuratively.
I'll have a short bow.
I'm gonna cast
I
it.
can read.
Short
Short
bow.
bow is a simple weapon. Yeah.
She was not.
Right, a short bow.
Yeah, I think it's a simple weapon. Oh,
I can look that up, Kyle, if you want. I'm sorry.
he's already on the page.
I know where it is.
Oh,
Chapter 5.
thanks.
Adventuring gear.
Sorry.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Low
30.
weapons are always not
They're
worth
not
we
ready
go.
for you.
Okay, simple short bow. Ready?
Yeah. I think I can add it. I'm good.
It's okay.
Yeah,
It's
1d6 piercing.
1d6 plus your dex.
Well, that's good.
All right.
It's your
So if
proficiency plus dex to hit.
someone could, so by the way, those at the front of the ship that heard the luring song, because you guys saved, you guys are immune to the luring song for 24 hours.
Nice.
So the harpies
first.
will fly forward, let's say 40 feet. You can do that, Kels, since their action
40
was
feet.
singing.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
There you go.
Okay, well,
And they
alright,
will
that goes up.
hold right there. So next up is going to be Mac.
All right, I will move. I'm guessing the doorway is in the back.
Yeah, it's in the sides. Sorry, it was really hard to draw on this map. So
Okay,
you're
so
right
we'll
next to the
do-
door.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Could you move me here? And I will use my hand crossbow. Oh, 30 feet.
You keep it under your chin. 20 in your shoulder holster.
With disadvantage. Man, that has a short range. And shoot one.
Okay.
What the fuck?
I would like to use my insightful fighting,
Okay.
which is one thing that I do get.
Okay.
As a bonus action, I can roll an insight check versus the Harpy's deception check.
Ooh.
You can roll a deception check for them.
Okay, yeah. What do I usually roll for a deception check?
They should have.
That's a charisma.
Yeah.
So I just roll a basic charisma.
20 plus their charisma modifier.
I rolled a 9.
Okay, and I rolled a 14.
Yep.
So I am able to get my sneak attack ability even if I don't have advantage.
Okay.
Nice.
Great.
Okay. So I'm going to try and hit with disadvantage because it's further. Okay. I'm going to miss. 8 to hit.
Their AC is 11.
Okay. That's my turn.
Okay.
But this does last for a full minute
Nice.
against harpies.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
Great.
That's awesome.
Okay, so that is Mac's turn. We're going to go Hieronymus.
Okay.
Is that how I say your name? Hieronymus?
Hieronymus, yes.
It makes me want to sing
Hieronymus
Geronimo.
It feels like it's gotta be yelled.
Hieronymus.
Hieronymus.
I am going to slide back 1, 2, roll onto my shell 3, 4, pop 5, 6 up onto the railing here.
Nice.
Okay. And I'm going to use 3 of my psi points to with one of my hands.
Making shit up.
I
t-
panicked,
it-
like I just panicked.
It's all here. Look, it's all here.
Yeah,
it's
those
just
are
there.
words that you can type.
I didn't type it. Somebody else did.
Insight check.
I don't think I'm lying. I sweep my hand down toward the ocean water, and an arc of water follows my hand back up, and then I whip it out at the nearest harpy. So I need to make an attack.
Okay.
No. You make a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw.
My DC is 14. Is it 14?
I rolled a 10.
13. It's 13. Okay. All right. So I'm using Water Whip. You take 3d6 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Ooh, nice. 11 plus 3 is 14 bludgeoning damage.
Holy shit. All right.
And you can move each target that fails its saving throw to any unoccupied space touching the line. So it's a line from me. I'm going to pull it directly to me.
Okay.
Nice.
So now it is right here.
So it did 14 damage?
14 damage.
Okay.
Whip it with water and yank it toward me.
Only one attack. Okay, one attack. Shannon, one attack.
Okay. Did some damage to that one.
I did.
Next up is Dottie.
Okay,
and
great.
Kyle, would you grab me a beer, please?
Yes.
You can pass it down the line if you want.
Does kind of like a Tai Chi gathering motion.
Ooh.
Kind Chai tea, is that what I said?
No, you said Tai Chi.
Tai Chi. Tai Chi gathering motion,
I
kind of
nod
like
approvingly.
Hieronymus, and she gathers her key around her. And you see her kind of sway like this a little bit. She's a little unsteady. And she goes, alright, you guys, it's time for battle. And then,
yes, we know.
this is time, because she's drunk. She's a drunken monk. Okay, and then I'm going to shoot my short sword, I suppose. Short bow.
Are you drunk?
She's really in character.
She takes a
right
short sword,
I
puts it on her
take
bow,
my
and
Deception
characters-
check.
yeah.
I take roleplay so seriously.
Good.
It's
Okay.
method, Kyle.
Go look at the
Is this
Who are you
harpy?
talking to, Kyle?
Is that harpy like on the boat? Like, could I hit her with my fists?
You have a 5-foot reach. I mean, there's like a kind of a
You
railing
can
on the
hit
edge.
From
Yeah, you
Here.
can get next
I'd
to
say
me.
you probably can, yeah.
Okay, great. So she's gonna move up there, and she's doing her Tai Chi, and she's gathering it, and she's swaying.
Mm-hmm.
She's doing her Tai Chi, and then she's gonna hit with an unarmed strike. Actually, she's gonna do flurry of blows.
Flurry of flows.
Sorry.
which is
So
an
you're gonna-
attack, and you use a bonus action to do a flurry of blows, right?
Correct.
All right, so first attack.
Okay, so my first attack is a critical one. So
Okay.
You slip and fall into the water. Now we have a whole different issue.
Yeah, maybe do a roll for me.
You're drunk in your...
12.
12 is good enough. She probably stays on the boat, but maybe you just lose your footing and you're kind of.
Oh shoot!
But you're still on the boat. You're fine.
I just it's too much. This is fine.
But
We'll get him next time.
But you can still. That was your first attack.
I only get one attack.
But you can
But if
still
you do flurry of blows, you get a bonus attack.
Yeah, I do flurry of
Unless it
blows.
says if you hit.
Well, so
Flurry of blows says nope.
Even
you
if you
can
miss.
make 2 unarmed strikes as a
Yeah.
bonus action.
Perfect. So there you go. Make your
Okay,
so
so
now with your bonus attack, your
I'm-
bonus action, you can make it unarmed.
because I have drunken technique, whenever I use flurry of blows, I gain the benefit of the disengage action, and my walking speed increases until the end by 10 feet until the end of my turn. So
Okay.
the second one is a 16
That
plus,
hits.
so 20 to hit, and then a 1d6. 6 damage on the first one. 15 to hit.
Yeah, hits.
Okay. And then 7 more damage on the second one.
Okay.
And then I'm going to disengage and move back, like, I don't know, 10 feet.
like into the ship like that.
Yeah. And then she's doing one of these guys.
Doing some good damage on that. Harpy
You know, like her foot's up, like.
reacts to those
Karate
damages.
Kid. Your voice is unpleasant.
Up next is Aurora.
Lower your risk.
Okay, she's gonna cast Moonbeam.
You are
Mm.
disturbing
That's
the peace
cute.
of the
Isn't it
place.
cute?
It's also
So, do
pretty
you
powerful.
take down your
Yeah.
pants to do that?
Wait, what was
Ah, she's
Moonbeam.
gonna moon the harpy.
Moonbeam.
Sorry, that's a
Wow.
Russell joke.
That does make it a better spell. Okay, a silvery beam of pale light shines down in a 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder. So I can cast it up to 120 feet away from me, but
Yeah.
it'll be basically just right here on top of her,
Right.
up to 40 feet. Centered on a point within range. Until the spell ends, dim light fills the cylinder. When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time or starts its turn there, it is engulfed in ghostly flames that cause searing pain, and it must take a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
It takes 2d10 radiant damage on a failed save, or half as much.
Constitution saving throw. So I just rolled on. Let's see that.
12.
I rolled a 13.
Oh, that's a real
So it takes half damage.
So yeah, half
So it takes half damage. So
2d10.
At the start of her turn.
Yeah, at the start of your
at the
turn.
start of
Do you want me to do it now? No, we'll do it.
Sure.
It's the start of your turn.
my turn.
Yeah.
We'll do it once we get around.
You can roll the damage to the penalty.
Yeah, okay.
We can just do it now. Yeah. What is it?
8. 4 damage then.
So minus. So
It should be 2d10. You rolled 6s.
You're right. I did.
Oh yeah. Just
Roll some d10s.
Super low level.
You got some details. I don't have all my dice
Yeah,
out.
let's ignore that.
A 10?
You should have two.
That's an 8.
And then Rooney, you will be up
Turn over
next.
here.
So
10. 10.
Watch it. She's gonna roll 1s now. Oh.
Yeah.
12.
12.
So 6.
6.
Cool.
so
And then-
6 damage.
I can just
That's why they
move
will
that
take
beam
it.
when it's my turn again.
Perfect. All right.
And
Little
it's
bit
not
of
a
damage on that
shape
one?
changer, is it?
No, these are harpies.
Because it reveals the true form, right? Of
Yeah.
the shape changer.
Okay.
Rooney, you are up.
So first, I'm just gonna move.
So
Cast
you-
that on the dog.
a
Let's see
little
what that thing
bit.
really is.
Oh my
So I can see
god.
this
It's
one.
a crazy monster.
Okay. No one
I
sees
It's like some
gonna
like,
do my bonus
Horror
action
World horror.
first,
It's like-
and then activate my Crimson Rite of the Storm.
What is that?
So I start by taking 4 damage myself.
There's a blood
Oh, bummer.
hunter. It's
With
your like
necrotic.
crimson, right?
But-
Blood.
Damage is so much this level.
Yeah.
As something that you chose to do.
Yeah,
Crazy.
but that's
I
what
know.
a blood hunter is. Yeah.
Okay,
You regain
and now
it,
I'm
too,
gonna
right?
shoot my crossbow
Okay.
at
Depends on
the
the
one that's
class.
farther away.
Okay.
Or it depends on the subclass.
AC is 11.
Because like we played with
13.
one guy who did the like subclass.
Yep.
And
Okay.
there's no regain.
So then it takes
Like you just, I mean, you get healed.
4 piercing
by other
damage
people.
Okay.
and 3 lightning
When you
damage.
don't heal. And then you just
7 damage total.
Yes,
damage with your blood curses.
Great.
that's my turn.
Awesome. I thought that did more damage.
So what did you do?
So I can cast a Crimson Rite onto my weapon, which means that it deals additional damage. In this case, I chose the lightning damage. I can
Okay.
also cause radiant or.
And what does this
necrotic.
look like when you do it?
It looks like there's a. It's almost like a
What do you-
burst of lightning goes out turn my hand into my weapon.
Cool.
Do you have like lightning scarring on your hand or something? Or
Cool.
So that's
Yeah.
cut yourself? Or?
8 and a
No.
1. What's your AC?
I don't cut myself.
17.
All right. So
Great armor class.
the harpy next to you
Freaking turtles.
tries to claw at you
Mm-hmm.
and hits your shell.
Mm-hmm.
No damage. And then its other hand has a club. Tries to club you and it just deflects off. Nothing at all.
Nice.
The next one, the one flying, is gonna fly up to Aurora and do the same.
No. So denied.
All right. So the first attack is 14.
Yep.
That hits. So that's for 6 slashing. And the next one is 21 to hit for 3 bludgeoning. Okay?
Okay.
And that
That would be half my hand.
is the harpy's turn.
So I'm dead.
Mac, you are
No,
up.
I'm dead then.
Okay.
And you do hear Russell from inside the ship. Stay in here, Strawby. If anyone wants to use a harpoon, it packs a wallop.
Does it only cause 1d8 damage though?
all right, I'm gonna.
No, it does 13 damage.
I'm gonna shoot at
Oh, I'm
the
gonna look at
one attacking Aurora. And I miss. That's my turn.
Damn.
I'll take the bonus action to. I can't do any of these things. I can dash. I guess dash. I'll dash.
No, dash away, dash away,
Dash away.
dash away, Mac.
That's my turn.
Okay.
So helpful.
I saw that. You're doing great there, Mac. And
I'm
Hieronymus
finding
is
so
up
many clues.
Yes.
with a harpy in his face.
Yes. I want to do all my cool shit. So I'm going to just like wave my hand in front of her and make a pulling motion. She needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Dottie nods in approval at your
This is
technique.
right.
Sorry.
Constitution save.
I like that.
+1, so I rolled a 6. Not great.
Yeah. All right. So you take. I'm spending 3 psi points on desiccate as I pull water out of her body.
Ew!
So a 13 plus 4 is 17 necrotic damage.
Holy
Holy shit
Shit.
balls, Mom!
This is not looking good.
Does it have 0 hit points?
I mean, it wasn't looking good before.
it is very, very bloody.
But I am.
It is about to go down.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, I'll stay in its face. My shell is strong enough. I can...
Yay.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Dottie's gonna Jackie Chan over to the harpoon.
Oh,
Oh, over to the harpoon. Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna fire the harpoon.
at which one?
Oh, badass.
Which?
Do that.
Sorry, I
The
can't-
one-
I don't know
this one
which one it is.
Hasn't hurt yet.
This one.
The one in front of Aurora.
Yes.
I think
Okay.
that's because that one got hit.
So
Oh, moving, yeah.
roll.
Oh,
Just do a straight up roll. What'd you get?
4.
Okay, it's a +6 to hit for that ranged.
Okay, so
attack.
that's 10.
So that doesn't hit.
Damn it!
But it's
Its armor
probably pretty
class is
epic,
11.
like seeing you pull out
Yeah.
the harpoon.
Are you proficient
In what?
in
In,
range?
in harpoon guns.
All right, would she get a?
weapon?
No.
It's just a
Maybe
basic
dex.
range.
It's like a ranged weapon, but
Depends.
It's not
Do you
really
want
like-
it to work?
typically you're only at your dex. It's not
Would
like
you
you're
add your
adding your
dex?
dex plus your proficiency. It's just your dex. You should add your dex.
Yeah.
Okay,
Which is 12.
I'm gonna say it hits.
Because you are close.
Yay.
That's, that's
And it,
close
so-
range.
it already took 6 moonbeam damage, right?
Yes. So this one's at I'm not gonna tell you what it's at.
She,
Well, and I hit it.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, you well we
They
hit
both
this
hit
one.
me. They both
Oh,
once.
sorry.
So it takes 13 piercing damage.
Dottie goes, woo!
And now it's
I got
at
it, that
0
one.
13 is sorry, we're looking at that.
Well,
Are there
struck was a
harpoons nearby
And-
that she can use like a item interaction to reload it or something?
Yes. So currently that harpoon shoots out, stabs
You hit
the
yourself hard.
harpy
I feel like that'll bruise.
through the chest, in the back, and is now grappled by a rope.
Badass.
Cool.
So,
That
We
bitch.
crank her in, crank her in.
so now that it is hit,
Imagine the scream.
that harpy has half speed and can only move 60 feet from the gun. because
And
it is
can't
grappled.
fly, right.
It now will take one action to reload that, and then another action to fire it.
Okay.
Badass.
Yeah,
fun.
you still have your bonus action, but since you didn't melee, you're not going to be able to do that. So, cool.
You
That
still have movement if you so chose.
She's using it all in her like celebratory dance.
I'm good.
okay.
As drunken.
So that one's grappled. The other one's looking hurt. This is we're getting there. Aurora.
Love it. I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on the one right in front of me.
Okay.
Don't.
What'll get a
Did
roll
you already
for
move
that?
your moonbeam?
No.
Shouldn't
I'll
you
do that first. I'll move my moonbeam onto this gal.
Okay.
How far can you move it?
60 feet.
Nice. That's enough.
Yeah, that's enough.
Actually, let me double check. It's not just within 60 feet.
Should say
You can move the beam up to 60 feet in any direction.
Nice.
Dang,
As a
okay.
bonus.
And
Yes,
then
it's a bonus action.
Told the Dead is a con
So you're-
save.
And then Toll the Dead is hold, please.
Yep.
Is a wisdom
Wisdom
save
save.
of 12.
Okay. So wisdom.
Cantrip.
Oh, that's a really good roll.
It is a cantrip. It's the
Wisdom is
best
plus 0. I
cool
rolled a
cantrip.
19. Sorry.
Can you roll it one more time,
I could. Why?
Why?
just so it's not a 19?
Is there a reason he would have disadvantage? Yeah.
I rolled it and I got a nat. Oh my god!
You got a nat 20?
I actually did get a nat 20.
Okay, so this is not gonna do
Good
anything.
job. Use those up.
Yeah, good.
Yeah,
good.
use those up.
So yeah, you don't even get half points or anything.
Because
So
Told the
that's
Dead
all.
does D12.
D12,
I think
yeah, it's
they're
1d12.
already-
That can hurt.
And then the next one, if it's in that space, it'll take the
Now,
damage.
if I so then my bonus action was to move the moonbeam. If I move away from this guy, is that a
Yes.
Opportunity attack.
even when it's grappled by the?
Yes.
Yeah.
She
Grapple-
still has a
grapple just
5
makes
foot reach,
movement.
right?
It's the same reason that you can attack stuff when you're grappled.
Yeah.
Its arms are
Fine.
free.
So that's all for me.
Okay. Next up is Rooney.
I'd like a turn with that harpoon
Nice.
You'll need to reload it.
You have to reload it.
as an action.
It takes
Yeah.
a full action to reload.
I'm just gonna use my crossbow.
I'm going to use my little harpoons.
You're going to use your knowledge about harpoons
Moon
to know, like,
babies.
I shouldn't do that.
This, yeah, and I'm gonna go for the one by Aurora.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Oh, critical. Roll that damage.
So it's whatever the max dice.
Max is a D10
So 10 plus.
plus
Roll.
8 plus 1, 9.
Okay.
19. Okay.
Plus, then my lightning damage max is 4.
So how do you want to do this?
Oh!
Love this.
Ooh, so the crossbow bolt like pierces its shoulder
Mhm.
and then like electrocutes it. Yeah,
And
Nice.
It just falls
yeah.
into the ocean.
Just hanging off the.
But
end
it's
of
still
this
attached
rope.
to the boat
So it's just
because
like
of the
dragging in
Yes,
the water.
and it is
Yeah.
now dragging in the
Ew!
water alongside
Chum.
the boat.
I like that.
Love it. I love that.
So that was my action, and now because it is 0, I'm gonna need it back for a second.
Oh.
I have the curse of the fallen puppet, and when a creature I can see within 30 feet of me drops to 0 HP, I can use my reaction to have that creature make one weapon attack against a target of my choice.
Oh,
within its range.
badass.
Holy
Within
shit!
its range.
At level
It doesn't-
3?
It doesn't have any ranged attacks,
Should
unfortunately.
attack you?
It can,
What's
no,
its
it's,
beneficial?
Fun.
Oh,
it can
you
attack
mean
her.
Weapon.
not
Weapon
like its
attack.
movement range.
No, it's within
Wherever
its,
it is.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Still
But
cool.
also
That's still
preview.
cool.
Still cool.
You just have it like swing at the water. You're like,
We still see it, like, reanimate, and we're like,
Like-
oh,
Oh, no,
I don't
yeah.
know if I like that.
I mean,
Oh, didn't like that. Bad vibes.
yeah. I don't think you can make it
Spooky.
sing its song at the other one.
It's not a weapon attack.
Yeah, it's not a weapon attack.
Okay.
Well,
Cool. Well,
so you still took one out.
Yeah,
So
that
it
in
will
our
be
back
the
pocket.
harpy's turn.
Yeah.
Yes, and
So it
since
needs
you're
to
starting
take
in the
moonbeam.
moonbeam, you have to do a
Yeah.
constitution saving throw.
At the beginning of the end, or end.
at the beginning of the turn.
Okay. I
12.
rolled a 19 again.
Cool, cool, cool. So
Here,
you
you
take
guys can
half
take that
damage.
one.
You still take damage, though.
Yeah, you take
damage.
half damage,
Oh.
which is 4.
4
I rolled an 8. Yeah.
is not looking good.
Cool.
Okay.
Didn't look good before.
It's gonna see its
It
fallen
never looks
comrade
good.
No.
screech and try to fly away.
I will make my opportunity attack
Almost
with
a
my.
disengage.
Well, I mean, is it going to disengage?
Oh, would it be smart enough to?
What's its intelligence?
-2.
No.
Minus.
It's up to you.
But
No, it's just gonna fly away.
It's more animalistic.
I will attack with my claws. That's
Clawed it.
11 AC.
Yeah, no. What even is that? That's a 5 to hit.
Okay.
Simple math.
Does not hit.
So hard, isn't it?
Maybe swing faster than this next time.
So let's say it moves.
She really saw
You
it
call
coming.
that
I
from
was not
your
mentioning
safe
it.
spot behind the mast?
Yeah.
It moves like
From the window.
kind of 40 feet that way, but it's still probably in range with you guys.
Mhm.
So next up will be Mac.
Wouldn't it dash? Wouldn't it be 80 feet?
Sure. Is that still within range of you guys? I want to see if you guys.
I mean, it depends on what we're using. It's within range of me.
Sure.
With disadvantage.
Give it-
80 feet. You want me to
Within
move it?
range
Give
of
it some
my short
shots.
bow.
I'll give you guys a round of ranged weapon attacks if you want to try.
Yes!
50,
I missed.
55, 60.
60.
Okay.
Oh,
Just
yes.
60.
Mac misses. Hieronymus, do you have a ranged?
I do.
Oh, I do.
Oh shit.
I have a 90-foot cantrip, essentially called Energy Beam.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
So I am going to
Kamehameha this.
clap my hands together and shoot out
Tri-beam cannon?
just a beam
Oh,
of
dude.
lightning
Oh shit.
at it.
Nice.
I rolled a 2, though.
That one needs to be in jail.
Yeah, so it misses.
Alright.
Single digit.
Anybody
Can
else?
I?
Me, I do.
I'll give you guys on that side of the table a
I
round
have
of.
a
But you're
short
next
bow.
in the...
Okay,
you are next
I'm
one.
gonna. My short bow is 80 feet. Is the range? Well, that's a critical one.
That's a critical.
This harpy is going to
And
come
then
back later.
Then I rolled an 8. So
Yeah, so it's fine. You guys want to take a shot at it?
I can move my moonbeam 60 feet.
Oh shit.
But
Okay.
it's 80 feet away, right?
It
No,
is-
it's only 60 feet away.
No, it's 80 feet.
It's 80 feet.
Oh,
I
shit! I
counted-
told you
yeah,
60.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
It's
fine.
hightailing it out of there.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. I can hit it though. Maybe.
Well, I could just
See if you-
recast.
see if
I'm
you get it.
recasting. I'm not going to do that. It's not worth it.
It's not.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not
My
worth it.
harpy be dying.
22.
Hmm?
22.
Oh, that definitely hits. 4.
Some damage.
Is
3
it?
lightning damage.
That's
Kill it.
enough.
11. Wow! Piercing.
Take
Yeah,
that,
that's
So,
what
harpy.
happens where
Rooney
like, the
has
lightning
taken
bolt.
out both
Nice.
of the
Badass
harpies,
That's a frag.
We all collectively agree that
Right.
Rooney
You did
is-
harpoon the harpy.
and you guys hear up, and you see Starby pop up on the edge of the boat,
Hi, Sarby.
barking.
Oh,
After they've already left.
he's got our back, you guys.
That's what Maple would do. She'd be shivering while the harpies were there. And
Let's
then
see
once
you
they
load
are
this.
gone- Oh, I was here the whole time. I was just telling you it was not safe.
Let's reload the harpoon.
Fair.
Dottie lets her go of her key and she's back to normal, no longer drunken.
Does anyone need some love? I took damage.
How's
I
everybody
took,
doing?
I'm good. I didn't take any.
I took 9 damage.
Do you want to heal yourself, or
I guess.
I also have healing abilities.
Do you have healing abilities that don't get take a spell slot?
Rooney took.
I took a few necrotic damage.
Of your
Yeah.
own.
Oh, man.
I mean, that's fine. I can. I have. What is this?
Do you have any lay on
Psionic.
hands situations?
I don't.
I mean, I can spend points, or you can spend spell slots.
Right.
It's like the same thing.
I've got
so-
healing word, bless, and
Bless
aid.
isn't healing.
I can
Is it not?
use
Cure wounds. Would
Oh,
be
it's
the
just
thing.
for me though.
Healing word.
Healing word or cure wounds would be the thing. How many hit points did you
Or-
lose?
Actually, 9.
How many do you lose?
4.
Didn't somebody lose like 9?
I did
She
9.
lost 9.
She was
Oh,
kind of really
you
the only one to
yourself
get
then,
hit.
huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can heal yourself. I can.
Yourself.
I will spend 1 psi point to mend your wounds
Okay, so heal myself. I
Yeah.
suppose. Yes.
because I do
Absolutely,
1d8 2.
That's fine.
Yeah, 2 points back.
80%.
Okay. Spell slot taken. How do's I do?
What are you casting?
Healing word.
Healing word, yeah.
That's just
2d4
D4.
plus my spellcasting ability modifier. Which is.
Which is wisdom for a cleric.
Thanks.
All right.
Okay, 2d4.
So, as you guys fought off the harpies, you guys you notice the clouds have been rolling in fast and aggressive. Russell tells you guys to batten down the hatches. We're approaching the
Batten down
island,
the hatches.
and so is the storm. Not enough for him to not be able to handle, but it's not looking great. This is this is what you see off in the distance. We're quickly approaching.
Scary.
Yeah.
No, you're fine myself. It's a cool image.
I should have taken mastery of weather.
Shit. Shape water.
I
No,
can
there
shape
is a
water.
mastery.
I have a
of
plan. I have a
But
pan
can't
flute,
No, I can also.
and I have weaver's tools,
weather. Super useful here.
and I have tinker's tools. Is that helpful? Is this helpful? I knit a really beautiful. I'm a really good knitter, you guys.
So as we approach the island,
I've also been dabbling in crochet.
you see on one side a steep rock cliff with a bunch of jagged rocks on the bottom, and a small fishing vessel just completely torn to shreds. Just nothing left over. Totally destroyed.
Real
Russell
bummer.
kind of looks bummed. Starby's kind of crying a little bit.
Because that's
So,
definitely
as
his
we kinda
sheriff's boat.
Crest
No,
crest around the island, you start to see the dock on the other
It's
side.
not the sheriff's boat.
Okay.
And on the dock, there's a small, what am I thinking of? A little beach, kind of like near there. And you do see the sheriff's shipping boat
Okay.
Okay.
at the dock.
Okay.
Is it intact?
It is.
Ooh,
Curious.
What is
So he
Starby's
dead in
general
that lighthouse.
energy right now?
Like a tuna fish salad on a summer's day. It's fishy.
It's fishy. I'm loving
Smells
that.
fishy.
What is Starby's general energy right now when he sees the sheriff's boat?
He was back.
Yeah, he's looking nervous.
He looks nervous or he looks sad.
I
What's
mean,
his vibe?
It's a dog.
the dog he's probably more worried about the weather, but Russell is looking a little concerned about the weather.
Mhm.
But good that you see the sheriff's ship, because tied at the end of the pier is that boat.
Wait. Hold on.
Yes.
The sheriff's ship is at the beach.
Yes.
So
At the dock.
so we have the island, right? The very top of the island is the lighthouse.
Yeah.
So, clouds are coming in, getting really stormy, kind of foggy, a little hard to see. On the island, it's a lot of greenery. Trees, bushes, there's a lot of stuff up there. It's really overgrown. Goes down towards the beach, there's a pier, and that's where the kind of dock,
Mm-hmm.
really small. There is a boat at the end.
I'm sorry. Yeah, for some reason I thought there
Yeah,
was
I
the
described
dock,
it.
and then nearby was a beach, and his was like
I didn't
capsized
describe it
on
well.
the beach or something.
Sorry.
So
yeah.
it's
So
tied up.
imagine
he
So-
secured
and
it
it's
there.
secured at the dock.
Yes.
Got
So
it,
the
got
the
it.
it's
side
all
that
in
you
one piece.
approached is a very steep cliff. You kind of see on that side. That's where that shipwreck happened. That
That's
ship is completely destroyed.
I'm
That
also
was
scared.
the random vessel that ran ashore.
The random.
But his
That would also be
is
my thought.
is
If
tied
I was
up
going-
at the dock.
Pulling up to the dock, you
Yeah.
notice this ship has a faded emblem that
Pine
is
Pass.
of Pine Pass.
Okay.
So it is confirmed this is the sheriff's.
I'm no longer interested in this
Okay.
journey.
Pretty fishy.
Coming
Uh,
from within the
indeed.
captain's chambers on the ship is a soft yellow light, dully glowing.
Ew.
Almost lost.
On the
on the
sheriff's.
sheriff's boat.
In the ship, there's a small glow.
Like in the cabin. Okay. Oh, we should.
Not our ship.
So we pull up to the dock. Russell
We dock.
works on tying up the ship. Says, "Good luck.
And don't fuck it up.
Maybe we go see if the sheriff's in there."
I walk over to
The detective should be the one to do it. That way we
Yes.
don't mess with the evidence.
understand.
and real
We
quick,
have
I
a-
walk
Oh, yes.
over to Mac and I cast Vigilant Blessing, which means you get advantage on your next initiative roll.
So that you can be the first one through the door.
Yep,
And
yep. As you requested.
fair
Per
warning:
your directions.
if the weather gets real bad, I'm gonna pull away from the dock. I'm gonna be within eyesight, but within the waves. I can keep the boat afloat better than here at the dock.
That's fine. That's fine.
You light some lanterns.
Sucks for you.
Come on in. I'll pick you up quick. We'll get out.
I
Okay.
pull,
Is that
I
really
pull
how
out
they
my as we're kind of
If you
approaching,
do
I
that,
pull out my
that-
hooded lantern and light it and say, "This is what it looks like."
Yes.
See?
And Russell points out there's several hooks on the pier for lanterns of this sort. There's like hooded ones, so you guys will absolutely be able to get out in a pinch. So, what do you guys do? You guys are on the pier.
So you
Well,
remember the rules?
We follow.
I'll go
Yes,
first.
The
we'll
rule maker.
follow our leader. That
We're
sounds good.
following the lead.
So, you approach the ship.
Dottie takes a little snack out of her pocket.
All right.
I take a look around the ship before I step
M&Ms.
onto it
Yes.
and listen and whatever else.
You see that the hull of the ship is covered in fresh claw marks.
Ew.
Jabarius is a werewolf.
And similar
But that
to
could've been
Russell's
Can I
ship.
tell how many claw? Like, is it like a single
That could've been
claw
herpes.
here, hither, tither, or is it like
Give me
four
an
claws
intelligence check.
What? I
Like
have
an
animal handling.
investigation?
Intelligence nature check, please. Sorry.
Oh.
If I'm
I am
proficient
proficient
Anybody.
in nature.
in animal handling,
22!
That's enough.
You can skip it.
You can tell
You
that
can skip it.
by the patterns of the claws, they resemble the harpies.
Yeah, okay, that makes
Okay.
sense. So, like the passing, you see.
Okay.
And you
Oh,
notice
got it.
at the front of the ship, he also has a harpoon gun. And the ammunition to that harpoon gun is completely missing.
she gone.
Okay.
So are those harpies.
Okay.
Yeah.
The
But I listen. Oh, go ahead.
The exterior of the ship is quiet. There's no movement aside from,
The sounds of everything going
the
on.
ship,
Okay.
kind of moving.
Um,
And the only thing is the sounds that you guys are making on the deck. Do you guys want to hop on board? On deck? Sorry.
The sound.
You said it.
Hop on the ship?
Before we
you stay on the dock. If anyone else wants to come with me, you can.
Wait, why do I have to stay on the
Because you're
dock?
fucking drunk.
Oh wow! I wasn't expecting that.
Is it currently raining?
It's
only-
starting to come down a little bit, yes.
Drip, drip.
Yeah.
And it's dark.
It's only
You-
drunk.
This is what we're seeing,
This
right?
is what you see, yeah.
Yeah, it's dark.
My key.
Is there-
I harness the
Stop.
energy.
Anyone else wants to come with me? They can. I step on the boat.
And
look into. And
I'll
then
step
look
on
in the
it
cabin.
too.
And I'd like to
I
cast
come anyway.
Eyes of Night, which gives me plus two other creatures. Well, no, two other creatures.
I pull out my hand crossbow. I say, "Stay on the dock."
Don't you need an adventure? A fourth and fifth adventurer? How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
If anything comes down from the lighthouse, you can defend us. How about that?
That seems
Like a
little
great
bit-
idea. Fantastic. Let's go.
What? No,
I'm gonna share dark vision with two people.
Okay.
Listen,
Who would need
Dollface,
it?
you need to stay on
I
the
have
on the
dark
dock.
vision.
Got
I
it?
do. Would you have dark vision?
I
already?
don't got
I
it.
do, as a tiefling.
Would you have dark vision?
I don't know.
Oh, so you're dark
Genasi
vision
do
with the
not.
two of you.
Well, it's not good.
So
if
now
I'm
you can
staying
see
on
up
the
to
dock.
300
No,
feet
I
in
mean,
the dark.
if something approaches.
The sun's starting to go down, but you can still see. You use
Yeah.
a lantern.
That
But even
lasts
so-
for 8 hours.
1 hour.
Even so.
Sure you want to cast it now?
She can cast again later.
It's a first level spell slot, isn't it?
It's just a feature. It's my class feature.
Oh, okay.
So I don't think it is a spell
It's
slot.
not like once per day? Or
No, but it's once per day.
Well,
Okay,
Once until you have a long rest.
sun hasn't gone down yet.
So don't do it yet. Don't do it yet.
I'm not gonna do it yet.
Just got excited.
I guess Dottie's staying on the dock. She's been
I'll
threatened with a
join
bow.
It's a similar vessel to what.
yeah,
Okay.
I will stay.
Aurora said she'd stay with me too.
Oh,
It's only
Sorry, I'll stay
drunken
here.
during battle, and
Alright,
it's to
so-
help us.
It's a similar
focus.
vessel to what
Aurora and
Russell
I
had.
get on a boat and
It did say
approach
to
the
go with
cabin,
him.
the cabin door.
It is locked.
I will listen and see if I can hear anything.
No sounds. You just
Okay.
see the dim.
I'll use my thieves' tools to.
What do you smell?
I smell
What does the
fish
music in our
and
hearts
seaweed.
sound like?
I'll use my thieves' tools to unlock it.
DC 14.
8 plus 1 plus 3 is 11.
Okay. So doesn't.
12.
What do you mean 12? Why?
8 plus
What
1
do
plus
you
3 is 12.
mean 12?
Plus another 2 because I have
That's it.
the specialty 14.
There you go.
Okay.
It opens. And you gain access
Oh,
through the small door to the cabin.
And I see.
Inside the cabin, it's very crowded, filled with all manner of accoutrements. Stuffed into small shelves, nailed onto the walls.
Teddy bears, candy canes.
At the
knew
center
it.
of the room is a small,
Teapot.
polished desk with
Cookie
maps, documents spread across the surface, with everything dimly lit by a small flame from a personal lantern that is quickly consuming its remaining oil.
Okay.
Feel
I'm
free
on the
to.
deck.
How long would one of those last?
That was my question.
How long would one of those lanterns last? Like, when was that lit?
Only a few hours, right? Or
Probably a day.
Okay.
Well, no.
How long has the sheriff been missing? More than a day.
He's technically been missing for 4 days.
Yeah, so how
So
would it
far,
still be lit?
far sooner than that.
So yeah, like
Not the lantern can't
He's
be
been
lit
here
for
much
4
more
days.
recently. Yeah.
so yeah.
Oh, someone has been here
So
I mean,
someone
unless-
recently.
has been
unless
here.
it's the
I write that
time.
down.
I write that
And,
down.
Okay.
Jarvis, take it up.
I'd like
So-
to peruse the writings and the maps and everything
Hieronymus
else to see
and
if I
Dottie are
can
just doing
discern
Tai Chi on the boat.
anything from the dot.
So before you
Oh,
notice
it's-
that, you do see something very odd
What is this?
It's
one?
just
body.
behind the lantern.
The sheriff, the dead sheriff's body.
Sacred
Eyeball.
Sacred warning.
Okay.
That's on the deck.
A
the
small
desk.
pyramid.
Death of
Can I make it like an
Knowles.
Arcana check or something?
Go for it.
Can we make a cult check?
Yeah,
I think that's Arcana.
14.
14.
Seems like it would be.
It definitely seems handmade. It's intricately created, and it looks not
It
normal.
came from
But
the
I
set
can't,
of True
I can't
Detective.
discern like its purpose or anything.
It's giving True
Not
Detective.
quite. You're kind of looking at it. It's definitely driftwood and different kind of string, lots of just random things in it. But as you kind of look at that little bundle in the middle, you
Mhm.
see a small yellow crystal inside.
Oh.
Is the circle suspended by a single string?
Multiple strings.
So it's stable?
It looks like a little
And
heart.
inside is a little crystal.
Do we have reason to believe it is like a facsimile, like a duplicate of the lighting in the lighthouse tower?
Oh.
Sorry, say that one more time.
Oh,
Does does it seem like it's some kind of a copy of what we can expect to see in the top of the lighthouse
I-
tower?
Don't think so. This is
Okay.
definitely odd. It's out of place.
It's out of place.
Yeah, this is not something you would see.
I
that any of
intimidate
you have
it
seen.
into telling me what it is.
Nice.
Listen up, you little bitch.
Who's all on the boat?
Those three.
Us three.
Which three?
Those
You three?
three.
Oh,
Three.
those three. Okay.
It's
Just the
left-hand
Tai
corner.
Chi's.
Do you guys want to take it with you, or just leave it?
Well,
Don't
I
touch
would
it.
think Mr. Banks would want us to touch it.
Do not touch it.
Mr. Banks.
Okay.
Mac,
I look
sir,
on the floor to
I want
see if
to
there are any
destroy it. I
fresh,
want to
like,
touch it.
mud prints or anything. If
Want
this
to
is
get rid of it.
overgrown, it's got to be muddy and
Throw it
all kinds of
overboard.
stuff.
So on the, you don't really see anything on the ground like mud or anything, but you definitely see like things strewn about. Not really a struggle inside as much as things are just kind of strewn about. You
Can
see.
I tell if it was strewn about? Never mind. Go ahead.
I mean, it's been moving back and forth. You definitely see some images. So give me a second here.
Would it be beneficial to cast Detect Magic to figure out what kind of magic it is? Oh, magic.
You probably could.
Is that a spell?
Yeah. First level.
Inside on the desk, you see
Oh, he's
image.
Of young George Bailey, he could get it.
That is probably George Bailey. It is George
It
Bailey.
says George Bailey.
Well, I can't
He could get
read it. That
Has
far.
anybody ever seen Tobias and George Bailey in the same place at the same time? Or
Ignore the names on these.
Tobias and the mayor?
And another one.
Marge.
Marge.
So two
Ignore the names, please.
drawings of these two people.
Does this
These
look
are like very old images.
Could this be
with,
the
like,
mayor in
letters.
her youth?
Could be.
I mean, it does. Say.
And it's just the pictures. There's no like.
I didn't
You
see
notice
this.
those like particularly on top of the desk, amongst like maps and different things. Looking around the room, you also find a small chest hidden beneath the hanging cot. The chest contains several sets of worn clothes, and you guys rolled really well. You're also going to find a small bottle wrapped in some dirtier scraps of clothing containing a healing potion. Let's say probably a minor.
Okay.
Doesn't say.
Probably at this
Yeah.
level of minor.
Who discovers this?
You were doing the investigation, so.
So you have it.
You pocket it and don't say anything.
Correct.
On the desk are several naval maps underneath these photos, documenting smaller islands that lie in the sea areas near and around the small town of Pine Pass. One of these maps shows an island about a day's travel in the opposite direction.
Ooh, peculiar.
Drawn around this is a large circle with a question mark scrawled beside it. A large leather-bound book sits open on the desk beside the map, showing the last two entries.
Showing the
Let's hear-
what?
Let's hear it.
Yeah.
Last two entries.
If a character reads the book, you will find the following, which I'm assuming you do.
Yeah, we. Well,
I mean, I'm
If it's open.
investigating.
The sea beasts are getting bolder.
This is
Something.
my internal monologue. I sound totally different.
In your head.
I mean, it was going to be the sheriff.
No,
but
go
whatever.
ahead. Go ahead.
Something
I
has spurred them to become more savage. One flew from my ship, expecting an easy meal. As I made my way across the channel towards the Night Watch Lighthouse, I did not expect the bolts I sent at it before. Oh, sorry. I did not expect the bolts I sent at it before it reached the ship. What? Anyways, the creatures quickly flew away after taking severe damage. But I swear I saw its visage on the skyline when I arrived at the island. Could it be the creatures are following me? With night falling, I'll investigate the beach, but go no further. I'll press on to relight the flames of the lighthouse now. But were I not afraid, I might not make it before being snatched by the claws of the beast. The next entry.
Safe to say that he's talking about the herpes.
Yeah.
He
They
was
fly no more.
Investigated the beach. Signs of vandalism were spotted on the trail marker. Not certain the point of this, unless it was meant to scare others away. Sign removed for the time being, until a new one can be made to replace it. Roughly drawn symbols are scratched out below the message. If anybody would like to decipher the symbols, we could do an Arcana or a History check.
History.
Negative one of both of
I
those.
have neither of those.
Anyone proficient
You're
in
also
either of those?
I'm proficient in history.
Okay.
17.
17? Okay. So, you recognize these symbols as bearing a resemblance to a cult that was once pervasive around the area.
Cult check. Positive.
I know
Though
my
it is thought
cults.
that they had been completely eradicated years ago.
I know my cults.
As night is starting to fall, the party can choose to stay here. Or move further. What say you?
Prefer
No,
to
press on.
press on.
Press on.
So the
Four
sun
minutes.
hasn't even gone down yet.
The sorry, I didn't make like a final image of the drawing, but it is a kind of a crude angular spiral.
Sketchy cult.
So
do
It
you
doesn't have a legit logo. Sketchy.
Because the cult sketched.
so as you pop out
Sketchy.
from the ship, you see this outside. The waves are crashing hard, and
Yeah, girl.
storm's coming in.
Yeah, it's spooky.
It's a little bit of a hike up to the lighthouse.
How far?
Maybe just like 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, we're
not
totally
bad.
going to
But
Lighthouse.
you guys want to go up to the lighthouse or
totes.
stay here and take a rest?
Lighthouse.
Okay.
Do you guys mention what you found?
Yes, we shared it.
We tell you on our hike up.
Oh, I'm allowed to come.
We'll do this really
Yeah.
quick. Can we clear this? And I'll
I'm
put.
saying I think Hieronymus would like to investigate that weird driftwood thing
Yeah.
himself.
I
Here,
tried
we
to
can just
bring
leave that there. I'll just roll this out on top.
I tried to bring it, but the professor detective man said no.
Did you complain about your map? Because this is very fine.
It's beautiful.
So you guys are at that far end right there.
I'll be able to.
I'll give you a second. You're good. You're good.
6.
5?
5.
Captain did not come with us.
What do we have 6 out here?
Russell.
That's in black. That's Russell.
2 days.
He's
Oh,
in the
sorry.
in the ship. All good.
Crow.
All good. All good. So you guys have been walking up. The weather is getting worse and worse. It's getting darker and darker. You see a beaten path in front of you, and it's rough.
It's beaten.
It's a very beaten path. The vegetation is kind of coming in from all sides. You see there's the dirt path in front of you. There's shrubs around that are very, very thick, along with big trees kind of around. Feel free to move up. And I'd say probably keep going probably about there. You start to notice on the sides of you guys very large gnarled trees.
Gross.
Oh, look at how big they are.
And
Next to that tiny
N-A-R-O-L.
R-O-L-E-D, gnarled.
Gnarled. And
Oh, that's cool.
you start to hear like a creaking that's a little inconsistent with the trees.
Can I perceive any motion from those gnarled trees?
Like the ones like these, you don't see a lot, but you do start to notice shapes in the tree line.
I tell everyone stop.
Everyone stops moving.
And I tell everybody to look around.
You start to see the trees are in the shapes of
Ew.
people
Ew.
with missing limbs.
Those are scary trees.
I don't like it.
They're not moving. They're just stationary. And as you look at one, you kind of hear behind you.
Nope. Mm-mm. That's a zombie noise. I don't like it. Nope. Mm-mm. I don't like these trees. Mm-mm. Zombie trees.
As ones from the tree lines start to move
No. Gross.
through the bushes and lumber their way towards you.
That one's better. I like that one better.
Spindly.
Ew. Gross.
I wouldn't like this. I wouldn't like this at all.
We should move faster than them.
Okay, those
Can
were
ya?
terrible.
And it's 9:16. This would be a battle right here. What do you guys think?
We're gonna try and dash to the door and get inside.
Yeah, why don't we just
Yeah.
come to the door?
We see your battle. I mean, we raise you
Mhm.
evasion.
We raise you a
There are 3 on each side.
Okay.
I
We look
really
at their
like that.
movement speed.
They can't be fast.
They have 120 movement speed.
Oh my!
It's
What?
30. It's fine.
I was like, okay.
I was like, can you imagine?
As you guys start to move, they aggressively start lumbering towards you.
Ew, no.
And,
Hang on. How? So they're
Did
kind
you
of like.
roll an investigation check on that big tree?
Just a perception check to see the whatever I could glean.
So they're like here and here.
They're kind of all surrounding you on each side. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'd say if you guys are going to dash in, you'd probably be able to.
Okay.
Let me see one thing. Okay.
Okay.
So you're going to run up?
Ooh, I yell run.
Yeah.
Right.
As we start to run,
Mhm.
let me.
Some of us are naturally sneaky.
5, 10.
Just sneaky boots this
Whoa,
one
whoa,
too.
whoa. Diagonals over.
She's not.
Here.
I'm just trying to.
If you want me to set them
Whatever would
out.
be 60 feet long.
Okay.
That's true.
I'm-
Halflings are naturally
As we're
sneaky,
running,
yes.
I'm going to make a 60-foot wall of wood
Oh, there
erupt
you go.
from the ground behind us to
That
block
would
them
fit.
off.
Smart.
Like wall of thorns, but
No, it is specifically wall of wood. As an action, you create a wall of wood, at least one portion of which must be within 60 feet of you. The wall is 60 feet long, 15 feet high, and 1 foot thick.
Wow.
Each 5-foot wide section has AC 12 and 100 hit points.
Wow.
So I have
You can put that on the dotted. Nope.
Oh,
Put that on
sorry.
the dotted spot right
Oh,
there.
right.
Nope, they're flat.
like that.
Thank
Got
you.
it.
Okay. Just one.
Oh, just one.
Hand me. Thank you. That's fine.
That's good there. Okay.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right. So
So there's a wall, a foot.
A 15-foot wall of wood that just
all right.
grows
Nice.
out of the ground.
60 foot.
60 feet long, 15 feet high.
Okay.
Nice.
So that wall has been built.
Mhm.
You hear them kind of rush up and they're clambering at it.
Mhm.
These are needle blights. So any holes that they see, they're shooting needles out. There's 6 of these guys, so it's coming at you guys. You guys reach the door. It is locked.
I will
Unlock it.
use my thieves' tools to
Mhm.
do.
Do you have guidance?
12.
Yes.
You cast it on him
I
before he
definitely
does
casted
it.
I
guidance.
would.
So then you add a D4, right? That adds a. Is that
Yes.
what that does? That's a D4 to an ability check.
Confirm it.
DC 14.
16.
All right. You unlock it. You guys get inside.
Yeah, D4.
All right.
don't trust shrill trees.
Now listen. This door was locked. That means somebody locked it from the inside. Keep
Here.
your wits about you.
Heard.
D-
Or they
I
left
checked to
unlocked
make
it.
sure it didn't automatically relock.
No, it's just a normal lock.
You go back and lock it.
But like you could lock it with a key.
You could.
And leave the lighthouse.
All right.
That's true.
Fair.
Well, there you go.
Oh yeah, it's a
Or
good
right
idea
side.
to lock it.
You're inside. Great. You're I'll just go back to.
Is there a key to lock it from the inside that is removable?
Or is it like a bolt that we can throw?
I think it was more of a bolt.
Okay.
Like, or like it's like a basic lock, right?
It's a mechanism that you can manipulate inside, but you need a key from outside.
Yeah.
Intriguing.
So
lock,
from the inside, I'm
but-
sure you can lock it. You're fine. They're needle blights. They're not.
Sure.
Yeah. They're not
Okay.
coming in.
No, they could pick a lock.
You can
So-
pick a lock with needles.
You guys are now inside the lighthouse.
Woo-woo.
A thick,
Go ahead.
a thick stone column rises in the middle of the room, all the way to the ceiling above, high above. A desk, and the ground beside it are strewn with stacks of papers. That's to the right of you guys, right there. A large staircase winds up the interior wall to the landing above. That's this side right here. And there's a large staircase winds up the interior wall to the landing above, where a small latch holds a wooden door shut, far above. So
So like
you
there's
can
a
kind of
trap
see
door.
up the top here. There's a door going up.
Okay. Well, there's not a basement. That'd be terrifying. No.
To your right,
Scarier.
you see a trap
I
door
agree.
going down.
laying open.
Great picture.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's a trap door. And
In the middle of the room with
It's
a
going
rickety
down or up?
wooden ladder propped up
Down.
against its frame.
It's going
Leading-
down or up?
It's going down.
No.
So
We're
this
not
is
going
this
down
is
there.
the staircase going up.
incorrect.
That's the
not right.
There is
trap
no
door
down.
going down. 15. It's a 15-foot drop
It's really unfortunate.
down to the living quarters below.
Oh, that's where he lives. That's terrible.
To the back of the
Scary
lighthouse
place.
is a small workshop. You can see the door right there. If you guys want to go investigate further.
Thank you, Dan.
Everyone stop.
Drop.
I look around the ground for muddy footprints.
This is definitely where Tobias lived. So there's lots of just general debris around. It is.
Fresh muddy footprints, like from in the day. Like, are they still wet?
I wouldn't say there's like wet footprints from like today, but there's definitely footprints that are several days old.
Do we have
Are we
mud on
trying to
our
be
own
quiet?
feet? Do we have
Yes.
mud on our own feet?
Yes, for sure.
We're not walking in
You're
and being like, Tobias!
very muddy.
This is an
I'm gonna
investigation.
just like take some.
But I mean, we're
Just like-
looking for Tobias. That's true.
Go for
let's,
it.
Let's all roll some
Throw it.
stealth checks.
Okay.
We're being quiet.
15.
23.
Twenty.
Ooh, I'm stealthy.
12.
Not so stealthy.
8.
Big front. But not unstealthy.
Unstealthy.
Your stealth. What did you roll?
Taking a listen around you guys, you hear
I rolled a 6.
nothing
so
but the storm outside.
We're
And of
surviving.
course the needle blights.
Are there any lit
Hacking away.
candles on the first floor?
Or lanterns.
I mean, there's like a basic lantern or two on the wall that are slowly going out. They haven't been touched in days.
Ooh, days.
Like 4 days? 5?
About.
6.
If there's...
Okay, so this
So, yeah, you see basically that going down, that going up, and then this room here going in. You can see that there's a room with stuff in there. If you
we're
guys
gonna
wanna
do
go
this
check it out.
systematic, not random. Got it?
Got it.
Which means we're
No.
starting from the bottom and going to the top.
Oh, great. I don't want to go. Ooh.
Guard
You
starting
can guard
from
the
the
door.
You can guard the door.
Okay.
The trap door.
You guys want to? Where are you guys going first?
Down.
This is Kelsey being scared of the night and dark. She wouldn't be scared of night or dark at all.
We're not going to the workshop.
We're
down.
going down.
We're going
Not
down,
going
down,
timber.
baby.
Not gonna go to the workshop.
Correct.
Not yet.
We're going down, yelling timber.
We are. As Kesha would want.
We'll walk over and I'll go down first.
You're gonna go down
Mhm.
below.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, Aurora
I
would
go
be fine.
second.
Aurora would go.
Making sure that I
No, no,
drip some
you
of
stay
my
up here.
mud.
You sure?
You shout down if anything strange comes up.
All right. I will sit here in the dark by myself.
If you need a friend, just say so.
No, it's fine. She would be fine. Kelsey's not fine. Kelsey would never.
It's also
Listen, doll. If you got a problem,
Doll.
keep somebody with you.
Sweet cheeks.
Especially this one. Clunking
I
around.
prefer to be by myself.
If you
I don't think this
Alright.
ladder could hold you.
Brings me
That
comfort.
is- that
In fact, I
remains
don't
to
think your
be
shell could fit
seen.
through that door.
That remains to be
How
seen
big is
as
your
well.
shell?
Yeah, how big are
Not
you?
that
He's a medium-sized creature,
Yeah.
right?
Like I'm a normal size. I'm like a
yes,
human-sized thing. I'm just
Oh.
like wide, like I'm just like wide.
Blastoise.
He is a
human.
turtle, yeah.
I'm
I'm roughly Kyle-sized. just have a show.
You
Alright.
can stay with
But
me
he's
if you
just
would
being,
like.
offensive.
Would you like to stay?
No.
That's fine.
I will go
guard
down.
the door.
Okay.
You-
Aurora stays on top. The rest of us go down.
Okay.
Because that's a good idea.
If there is
So if you're going to go down first,
I'm gonna go down first, and I'll say when you guys can come down.
I am intentionally dripping mud
okay. I have not
down.
I have not drawn the downstairs, but I'll show you.
Okay.
So as you go down the stairs, let me. Oh my god, I scrolled. I'm sorry. Give me 2 seconds.
One Mississippi.
as we're approaching,
Climbing down the ladder,
That was 2 seconds.
you reveal a small space that serves both as a kitchen and a living quarters.
Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Stale food lies half prepared beside a small fire pit. Its dully burning coals cast a dim light throughout the room, putting off just enough heat to be warm, but still, it's cold underground. Earthen walls are all around. What do you guys do?
I survey the area to make sure not to contaminate any of the evidence.
Okay, I'll say just generally your passive perception is great. You notice a set of footprints tracing across the stone surface.
To be expected.
Through the trapdoor, through from where you guys are to the back room. There's a door there, which I'm sure you're just gonna go in there.
Is there a bathroom?
Oh yeah, they're down to the back. Where
So
the-
you guys are you guys went down here,
Mhm.
and you notice footprints.
Yeah.
Going this way. This
Are
is the
the-
fire pit that still has embers in it,
Uh-huh.
with half prepared food here.
Are the footprints wet or dry and old?
Mostly dry,
Are the
but
footprints
you do notice
shoes?
that. Yes, they're
Do they
humanoid.
Do they look masculine?
What size?
They're
What
Footprints.
size are they?
How
Yeah, this measuring tape.
heteronormative.
Yeah, but the soles of the
What
feet
style
could
shoe
be-
is it?
Yeah.
No, totally matters.
okay.
They-
You guys
they
go
look-
Yeah, like
to
it's
the
not Centaur?
Can I
It's
tell
not a
if it's
satyr,
like a
it's not-
dainty person or a big clunky boot or?
It's a
Yeah.
pretty standard man size
Like
shoe.
sneakers.
It's not a halfling. It's a
Okay.
human.
Well, we have
Tobias.
pictures of a picture of a man and a woman, so
Does it
I
seem
am
like
an
Tobias'
investigator. I should be able to tell
shoe
the
type?
difference.
So
Shoot.
so where do you guys go? Do you guys go into that next room?
They are staying up top until I give them the go ahead to come down. You
Yeah, we
can
are.
come down now. We're just at the base of the ladder.
We do.
But this door is closed. So let me know if you
walk
I
want.
go
I will.
down like it's a fire pole.
If you would like, I can try to open that door from here.
I ask if you'll catch me if I jump.
Always.
That way you don't have to touch it.
She's so
Yeah,
little.
give it a go.
Dirty dancing.
I will use my mystic hand to try to open the door if it is unlocked.
The door opens. You reveal. Hold on, let me double check
Okay.
everything
Collect
here.
evidence.
That's a
So
useful
that-
trick. Maybe you can teach me sometime.
Unlikely.
So you open up the door to the bedchamber. The bedchamber is a mess. Sheets thrown all over the bed,
A good
small
time.
pieces of rubble covering the stone floor, and an extremely odd wall.
Wall?
You might not like this.
Because it is like busted open,
Mhm.
as I can see.
Not exactly like this, but similar.
Ugh.
You see
Oh, he Kool-Aid Man through it.
lots of driftwood stacked
Okay.
against
Sorry.
a hole in the wall, and pieces of the wood shaped into very odd shapes, just like the or the needle blights outside, into
Yeah,
almost
it's giving
humanoid
Last of
forms.
You told me
Okay.
you would take it away.
Take it. He did.
And it's making kind of a it's outlining a hole in the wall
Mhm.
going into a natural cavern system.
The bathroom.
Oh.
Yeah.
WC.
A faint smell of decay
That WC.
is
What?
coming from the hole
Is there a
and
bathroom?
fills the bedchamber.
That is his bathroom. That's just the door to his bathroom.
Must be.
It's a hole in the
kidding,
wall
I
going
get
to
it,
a
I
cave
get it,
system.
I get it.
It's very, very strange.
Nope. It's very, very scary. I would not want to live there.
So
No
that's what you see. Do you
I write
guys
that down.
want to investigate further? There's things
Right.
around.
Before we
You can, if you want to check.
Perhaps we should check the top of the lighthouse.
I think that's a fine idea.
We-
Harmonious.
Hieronymus?
Hieronymus.
Hieronymus.
Mhm.
Hieronymus.
But
All
how
right,
do
we
protect
leave this for afterward. Yeah.
How do we protect ourselves against anything coming up and
Does
from behind us?
Does
We
the
can close the trap door.
trapdoor have a lock on it, or it's just?
It does have a lock, but you guys don't seem to have a key.
We can close it,
I can,
and
I can lock it.
we can put the desk on top of it,
I can lock it.
We can put the
quotas.
turtle on
and we can
top.
put the desk.
and I can also pick it to. You can pick it to unpick to unlock, and you can pick it to lock.
Sure.
Or you could just put something on top of it.
Or we could do.
I would like to
both.
try to lock it.
Okay. So you guys close that door.
All right, we go back up,
Go back up.
close the door, lock it.
Such scary little thing.
I can take a few minutes. What is it called?
Taking 20.
I can take 20.
Sure.
Or I can just roll. Or, okay.
Yeah. If you guys want to take a little bit to close it up, you guys are fine to close it.
Okay.
Totally fine.
Do we see anything that we could drag over on top of it?
So that is a desk, and there is the workshop that you guys have not gone into yet.
But that's up the stairs, yeah?
No, that's that room.
This
right
is the
there.
workshop.
Sorry.
With
and
the
then
door
up the stairs
half
we-
open.
Very casually, we can lift this up and sit it down on top
But
of
is it up
on
the
top of the
stairs?
trap.
Feel free to just grab that guy,
It's like up the stairs.
drag it over.
Right?
All right,
That
it's
is
both,
now-
it's both locked and covered now.
Great. So there's
Seems
only two
relatively
more things
safe.
to check in here. There's that room and going up.
All right.
What do you guys wanna do?
We'll go to the
The room.
workshop.
Mac will go to the workshop first.
Yes.
Sorry, detective.
I
thanks.
flipped
We'll go to the workshop.
More messy through the doorway.
To the back of the lighthouse interior is a small workshop in an enclosed room. It seemed to have gone untouched for several days. A fine coat of dust has started to build up across all the surfaces, and a small table and a chest pushed into the corner.
Are any of the trees
Investigation
missing
check.
chests?
Okay, you want to open up the
Because we
chest?
found a couple in here.
Is it? Sure.
It's a chest.
Okay.
Inside, you find a small set of Tinkerer's toolkit. 3
These
days.
look like the ones I have.
3 days worth of lantern oil. A pair of earplugs of deafening,
I guess that's helpful for the harpies, I think.
which is a common item.
Thunder.
If you put them in, basically, when worn by a creature, it causes them to suffer from magical deafness. A creature can use these as an action to remove the earplugs, thus removing the deafening effect. While wearing these, the creature targeted by a spell or spell-like effect that requires the creature to hear it, the creature is unaffected.
Good against the harpies.
That's about it for this little room.
What do you say to us? I found nothing.
It's clear.
Okay.
However,
Pocket the things.
Could go up.
like a big hunk of cheese, this stinks.
Fabulous. I say my character says no.
Okay.
We're already up
You guys
the stairs, right?
want to go up the stairs?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
We want to go up those stairs.
Climbing the stone staircase leads the lighthouse lanterns, the building's summit, 35 feet above.
Oh my gosh, we have another map?
It's just the top.
The tippy top?
Ow, that's my toe.
The top of your toe.
So you pop out from there.
Giant bird's nest with eggs.
Hi, Papa.
Yeah, exactly.
The rest of us are waiting.
No, you guys can all come up.
Stepping onto the small walkway, you see extinguished
eggs?
lighthouse
There's
lantern
eggs.
with a large empty stone basin in the middle with an ornate glass chamber.
Mhm.
You can see that the glass encasement, you find a rusted iron lock holding a small paneled entrance shut to like hold that kind of center thing right in front of you. There is a lock.
Do you
You
want
try to mess with that, or you can continue to
I mean,
walk around.
I would walk around, but
I'll unlock it while we're in a non-combat combat
situation.
situation.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a 15.
For the lock?
Yeah.
No.
If
I'll try
I
again.
gave you guidance,
I'll try again. Okay, that's
add a d4.
natural 16.
So 20
So
something.
yeah.
Yeah, so that opens.
And then we go around to look at the nest.
I like it.
So that opens, so now you can kind of get in there. You could open up and investigate, but there's more things to see around. Across the walkway, in the wooden, across the walkway from the wooden doorway, which is where you guys are at, see a large nest of twigs and branches, and 3 large eggs
Like
resting.
How large? Like very big.
Bigger than a human.
Like you could almost
Can
fit a
we-
human in it, almost like a small child.
with like
Probably
intelligence.
Can you tell what this is?
That's the top of the entrance that's below.
So that's
The
like
roof.
that's
That's
like
the
a
roof
Got
of
it.
the
Yeah.
lower, yeah.
What checks could we do to see
figure out
if we
what kind of eggs.
recognize the nest or eggs?
Probably nature.
I have it in animal handling.
Feel free.
Can I do that?
I also have animal handling.
Oh my god, that's a
Nature
natural
would-
one.
Nature would be nice. I got a 22 nature check.
22, nice.
Great.
You notice?
I'm fucking useless.
I mean, these definitely don't look like bird eggs. They're
Dinosaur.
big, some of the biggest birds you've ever seen. But you also notice that the feathers match the carcass. And while you're investigating,
Aurora's just
The
sitting in
eggs.
the back corner.
you notice. Sorry, give me 1 second as I
Did we
find my
kill
place.
their parents?
A torn piece of cloth
I
with the same emblem of the ship,
the wrecked ship.
and
it's the
in
sheriff.
with the twigs.
The sheriff
torn
was in the
apart
nest.
And do you try to grab it?
The sheriff was in the nest.
Doesn't
I slap your hand down.
Not the
No, the wrecked
sheriff.
ship.
The wrecked ship was.
This is the remains of the sheriff.
Oh, it is the remains of the
It's
ship.
it's the insignia of his ship.
Oh, okay, of that ship. We thought you meant of the wrecked ship.
I smashed the eggs.
The guy that says don't touch anything.
No, I smashed them.
As you hear above you,
That
Mom
was gonna
harpy.
happen either way.
a harpy.
Mother harpy.
Oh, okay.
Has
So
been
not a
s-
dragon. That feels better.
A dragon.
Like, oh,
Third
shit.
level.
Oh
has
my
been
god.
sitting above you,
Ew! What
Wouldn't
the
that be
fuck
great?
is that?
watching the whole time.
Absolutely
It's a
not.
harpy
And when we come back,
hag thing.
We'll deal.
it's gonna have a surprise round.
Its name is Guthrie.
His name is Guthrie.
Should we move all of our...
Do you want
Roll
us to roll
over
initiative
to
now?
Yeah, you probably should be.
I guess if you were smashing it, you're like in there, huh?
Yeah.
15.
Should we roll
So-
initiative now?
No, we'll
13.
do that next time. It's 9:37. So
All right.
Can we get rid
Can you
of
imagine
her?
though if it was a dragon and that was just his like it's a one shot. It was just as close as we get to the dragon. And he just kills us all off.
You
to
could
see
have
how
left the
fast-
eggs alone.
The town dies.
Yeah, and like that's just how we end things.
This is
I
the dragon's
feel like that would
domain
have
now.
been kind of incredible.
All right.
Stop, and you never know.
Cool.
Well, way to go, Josh, on your
Yeah, that was
very
good.
first
Yay!
DM
Great
session.
job.
Oh, we definitely
Truly, I would have no idea that was your first.
got a little further than I thought. I wasn't fully prepared for
We bypassed the entire
some of it, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
we did.
you did
Great
bypass
idea.
Get the.
the needle blights.
We're gonna just
So,
one up that battle
Um,
and not do it.
assuming
We'll
you
deal
guys
with it.
want
We'll
to
deal with it
exit
later.
this place, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll deal with it later.
Well, maybe we
Just
just.
burn them all.
I mean,
We could
when it
fly
comes
out.
to
They
cults,
may
you
break,
could.
they may break in. You
I
know.
love that you just killed those eggs so fast. Just
You
like,
could,
No, I
you could
break.
always just.
No,
I
I,
know
don't
it's-
care about this.
Clearly,
evidence.
this is... Yeah, no.
the
This
guy that's
evidence
so
is dead
worried
to
about
me.
evidence. Yeah.
Yes, I'm not.
Yes.
If these are just like
I'll bring
regular
some of the
bird
shells.
eggs,
And to
Dash.
prove it.
would have an issue.
Where they are.
I mean, you notice this harpy is quite a bit bigger and a little bit
Crazier.
different.
different than the last one.
Yeah, she's real scary. Like,
Well,
Yeah,
Good job,
don't
Josh.
mess with mom.
Good job, Josh.
You just pissed off Mama. So next
I feel like we're
time
gonna do that either way.
we will.
Like, we're gonna light it back up. She's not gonna be like,
Psych.
cool, I just live here now that we can live together.
let's
Totally
coexist.
fine.
We just need to set some boundaries.
She was clearly
We should
getting
make our roommates.
the sheriff ready for the babies.
Ew.
All right.
Yeah,
well,
really great, Josh.
yeah,
Till
we
next
will be back next week.
Wednesday, right?
Let's do it.
All right.
Bye.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.